Welcome to D&D Adventurers League online play, officially sanctioned game. Today we're going to play The Occupation of Sith Morcaine, and I actually have a physical copy of the certificate for this that I'll mail to whoever ends up with it. First, why don't we start with some character introductions, starting with Cal, and please mention your AC and your passive perception. That'd be great.
Give me a second, I forget what my passive is. Alright, my passive perception is 13. Okay. Anyway, I am Caldeer, and I am a Drow Paladin, and my armor class is 23, and my passive perception is 13.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Now, Dorn.
I am Dorn Dundragon. I'm a half-elf bard cleric. I grew up in the Inner Sea as a slave, and now I'm out to do right and heal people where I can. My armor is 20 and my passive perception is 15.
Okay, Osahar.
Osahar is a reticent wood elf fighter, dressed all in kind of woodsy clothes. He has a well-used longbow. His armor class is 17 and passive perception of 16.
Okay, Horus.
Horus, he is a human sorcerer from Melvond. He was a court jester for the king until he turned him into a chicken.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And his passive perception is 10, armor class 12, 15 with the mage armor.
Okay. Zagar.
Zagar is a level 5 warlock. He is a witch doctor for the Cyane tribe. So his armor class is 18 with a moderately armored feat, and his passive perception is 9.
Okay, Varus.
Varus is a half-elf wizard, level 9. He hails from Waterdeep, where he was orphaned. His passive perception is 16, and his armor class without mage armor is 11 or 12? 12. With mage armor, it's 15.
Okay. And Terra.
Terra is an Earth Genasi barbarian. She has the outliner background. She has the Dragon Guard breastplate, and a +1 battle axe named Hugh.
Okay. What's your AC?
My armor class is 17, and my passive perception/wisdom is 14, and faction is Emerald Enclave.
Okay. So, for members of the Emerald Enclave, you got an urgent message from Saronala the Whisperer, who is currently in Elventree. She wishes to speak with you about a great concern that she has about drow disrupting the balance of the Cormanther Forest. Is anyone here a hero of Flan?
Yes.
Okay, so
No.
So we have at least one, and so you were en route to Elventree from Mulemaster, looking to make allies in the region to feed starving. You've been told by Zor, some crazy fantasy name, that the famous bard Elenil Elasadil of Elventree is looking to hire adventurers. She would be a powerful ally indeed. Any members of Order of the Gauntlet? Nope. Okay, so everybody else, You've
Illinois.
you've known that the famous bard Elenil, fantasy last name, whatever, has been seen around the area telling stories of Drow coming to the surface again, and she's put out a call for people who want to make a little coin, do a little good, and maybe some butt kicking. So,
Butt kicking for goodness!
yeah, Minsk. Welcome to the Forgotten Realms. The road to Elventree is unusually busy. The traffic consists mostly of non-humans who are unwelcome in Hillsfar. These travelers have been found, or have found the entrance to Hillsfar closed and the guards unwelcoming. Many are certain that they have the exact thing that Hillsfar needs, and will be let in just because of that. Disappointment awaits them. Others are traveling to Elventree in order to plead for help and to sell their wares to those who have also been refused. You guys are on the road to Elventree, and you're about 2 hours from there, and you're walking down the road and you see a dead horse laying on the side. And closer inspection reveals multiple stab wounds have killed the animal. And there's evidence of a struggle all around, like there's blood here and there. And your eyes fall on an immobile body at the edge of the woods. The humanoid creature has long white hair and black skin. Before you're able to completely take in the situation, an elf brandishing a rapier runs out of the woods. She is out of breath and has blood soaking her white shirt. Many of the buttons on the shirt have been ripped off. She has a musical instrument slung over her back. She sees you and beckons you in common. "Oh, thank the gods. Quick, come help me tie this one up before he wakes up." And she grabs a pack from the ground that has rope attached and then moves quickly over to the body on the side of the road. What's that? So everybody just roll a quick perception check. And I don't mind if you roll like real dice. It doesn't matter to me if you don't have your character sheet set up. Okay. Well, everyone who got over it.
19.
Yeah, so Zagar and Varys, you didn't notice it, but everybody else noticed a Harper pin on her shirt.
I'll
Okay.
rush over and help.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. So you guys start helping this elf tie up this drow, and pretty successfully get this thing all tied up. It's unconscious. And she introduces herself as Elenil, and she's traveling to Elventree to meet with some adventurers about a problem of drow coming to the surface. When she got to this point in the road, 3 drow came barreling out of the woods and attacked her horse first. Her horse quickly fell from its injuries, and then the drow started grabbing at her. They pinned her and then came at her with short swords. The fighting was relentless, but Elenil managed to wrestle away a poisoned crossbow bolt from the drow and stab her with it. And so now this drow is asleep and is all trussed up. The other ones panicked and ran off into the woods, and of course Elenil chased after them, but they had too much of a head start, and they're pretty sneaky because they're drow. You guys all helped her out and all that, and she of course thanks you and says, up ahead is Elua's lighthouse. Will you guys help me get up at least that far?
Of course, my lady.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys make your way, and just outside of the forest in which Elventree is located is a lighthouse that could once have been on the shores of the Moonsea. This light still shines despite there being no harbor for it to lead the way to. This, however, is not the most interesting site in this area. A small community has grown around the lighthouse. Several permanent structures, obviously recently built, can be seen. Smoke rises from a couple of them, indicating that they are occupied. Small gardens can be seen, as well as livestock penned near a half-constructed barn. A small halfling child spots you and runs into the closest building. A few moments later, a male halfling comes out and observes your approach. What would you guys like to do?
I turn to her. Why are we here?
So she says, that there is Falwyn, let me introduce you. And she walks up, and they have a short discussion, and she says that she really needs to be on her way, but gives you a kind introduction to Falwyn and says, you guys enjoy a little food and drink here, and I'll meet you up in Elventree.
My lady, before you go, I was told to find you in urgent business.
Yep, and I'll meet you at Elventree. I got to get this guy there right away, and I'm going to be traveling really fast. I want you guys to arrive fresh, so if you would take a meal, maybe you can learn something else by talking to this gentleman here. Okay. So Falwyn talks to you a bit, and he's a little bit reluctant to bring you near the buildings, especially the human in the party. He used to be a citizen of Hillsfar, but fled when everybody was banished by Lord Torin Nomerthal. He was a very successful baker there, where half-cakes were his specialty. And he brought his family up to Elventree, and most have continued on to other parts of the Moonsea or beyond. The leaders of Elventree suggested that those remaining could use the lighthouse as the basis for starting a new permanent settlement. And he signals to the halfling boy, and the halfling boy brings out some half-cakes. And he says, well, we have a village down here too. How else might I help you?
Can you tell us anything more about the drow attacks?
He says, there have been a lot lately in the area. It's really strange. It's been many, many years since I was just very young that the drow have been coming to the surface. In fact, my son, he points over to something that's like a foot tall, Jory, recently came across a group of drow recently. He was gathering wood for kindling and ran across 3 drow. They gave chase, but of course Jory's really good at hiding. The weird thing though is that it happened during the day, and the drow sounded like they were frenzied and they weren't careful and nimble like the stories say they should be. And I've heard that Elventree is investigating, so I think you guys are doing a good thing by helping them out.
Interesting. Any idea why they might be frenzied?
He says, I don't know, they just were acting really strange, like unusual behavior. Of course I don't speak drow, but what they were sounding like sounded even like more nonsense than the other drow I've heard speak.
Let's see if this one's more talkative.
What's that?
I'm turning to... are we with the tied-up drow?
No, the tied-up drow, she's already left.
Oh, she's left with him.
Yeah,
all right.
She's in a real hurry to get him up there. They're going to try to... You gathered from her that they were bringing it up there to try and interrogate it and, have their healers look at it and see what was going on.
Is there anything we can assist you with while we're here?
He says, no, not really, but, you know, thanks a bunch for helping out. Hopefully these drow attacks can be stopped, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll thank him, and also, you know, I know what it feels like to be banished. I'll give him my story about how I was forced out of Melvont.
Make a charisma check.
Persuasion?
Whatever is your strongest charisma thing. If
Probably
you have a
persuasion.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
So he takes great sympathy with your story and invites the characters into the village for a little respite. And there's a little general store that's open if you needed any supplies. If you guys want to do that, you can.
Alright.
So if anybody wants to buy anything, just buy it.
Let
Okay.
me see. I've got 5 potions of healing, that should be enough.
Can never have enough potions of healing.
This one is confident. You don't know
I
what's
have
coming.
famous last words.
Yeah, let's get another 5 in.
Okay. So everybody gets all their supplies, and Horace says, "Well, you can spend the night here if you need to. Elven Tree's just up the road. It's about 20 miles, and you see that the sun is about to set, which would be it'd be a full day's travel. You can travel on to Elven Tree all night, or you can rest here. It doesn't really affect anything all that much."
I would prefer if we started travel in the morning because I cannot see in the dark.
Okay.
That's what light is for.
I would prefer that we traveled at night due to me not being able to see in the light.
Which I have nothing to counteract that, so using light for her, done.
Alright, I'll keep my light up.
Okay. So you guys travel up to Elven Tree, and let me change your view here. It should switch for you. You guys see a picture of a village of trees?
Yes.
Okay. So the main road leading to Elven Tree turns into a footpath just before the forest begins. The forest is dense and the path leads over both hilly and flat land. After about a half a mile of travel, the trees open up into a small clearing with large hills surrounding it on 3 sides. The trees have little things in them and all these sorts of things, stair places, windows. Looks like a lot like the picture that you see there. There aren't really buildings, it's more trees. As your gaze moves up the hills, you see that there are some buildings in the canopy forest, and walkways connect structures in the trees, and rope ladders lead from ground level in several places. On the ground, several fire pits with logs around them look to be gathering areas. There are a few people sitting around one of the pits sharing a few laughs. As they see you, a familiar face is among them. An elven woman stands and heads towards your group. And of course it's Elenel, and she says, "Greetings. Did you try any of the half cakes?"
Delicious.
Yeah. She says, "Well, thanks for coming to the aid. I think I should bring you up to the Hall of the Unicorn. We have a meeting. We were actually awaiting your arrival." And she walks up a hill, and at the top of the hill you see perhaps the biggest tree you have ever seen. It's 20 feet in diameter and 50 feet high. Its branches are twisted as to resemble a great pair of antlers. There's a hole at the base through which Elenil enters. As you follow, you find that the tree is completely hollow. There's a winding staircase that winds around the perimeter of the tree. 10 feet above you is a ceiling that the stairs lead up to. In the middle of this ground floor, taking up almost an entire room, is a statue of a unicorn. It is flawless, and the wood is carved from what seems to be petrified material. Elenil ascends the stairs and motions for you to follow. As you climb the stairs, you start to hear voices on the second floor. You emerge from the stairs to the second floor. There you see two individuals debating around an unconscious drow. They notice your entrance and stop and turn your way. A gnomish woman steps forward. She wears bland green robes. Her hair is wound around many small twigs, forming a rather beautiful style. With a quaint voice, she says, "I'm Sarah Nola, the Whisperer." She says it real quiet. Welcome to the House of the Unicorn. Please have some half cake and tea. Oh, and have a seat. You must be weary from your journey. And she kind of nervously gets some pillows for you guys to sit on. And everybody kind of sits down, and you're kind of sitting around the table there. And Saranella introduces the others in the room as representatives of the factions that have asked the characters to travel here. She gets a little bit more serious, and she loses some of the nervous behavior, like the twiddling of the thumbs, the pulling at stuff in her hair, and all that. And with a whisper, she relays the following information. So they've come to learn some disturbing news from the Underdark. Sith Morcaine, a drow outpost, has recently been taken over by the Fire Giants of some fantasy name, led by some other fantasy name, Hellspawn. I can't even read it. Like,
Can you make something up in place of it?
I'm gonna. From now on, I will. I'm sorry. I just... Who puts
Taken
an
over
H
by
next
Bob.
to an L, and then an E, and then a DH? Like, that's not a name.
It's lead.
Wait, it was what?
Anyway, this small group is speaking on behalf of all the factions. The factions are concerned about this new threat and need to have it further investigated. This is why Saranala and the others have asked you to come here and see them. The prisoner that Elenil has brought back with her has confirmed all of this information, but has also informed the trio that Salam, a drow archmage, is alive and being held captive in the outpost. That has been about the only useful information the drow prisoner has been able to give them. She seems to be suffering from some kind of madness. She keeps repeating the same thing over and over again. He embraces the madness, she says every once in a while. Saranella believes that the drow are coming up to the surface through a sinkhole that opened due to a recent rainfall and seismic activity stemming from the events in Mulmaster. The locals have started calling it the Way Down. The entrance is about 2 days' travel from here and about a half a day's journey from Hillsfar. From what the drow prisoners has said, there is an underground river that flows to a lake in the middle of a colony of myconoids. They should be able... Go ahead.
How far away is it?
About 2 days. 2 days journey.
2 days?
Yep.
Okay.
And there's a colony of myconoids that you could probably hook up with, and they might be able to give you directions to Sith Morcaine if you can make friends of them.
What are those myconoids?
They're like a mushroom type thing, and they don't really have a language, so don't be shocked, she says. They communicate using spores. You'll understand them, but they're not using words. It's more of a telepathic thing. And she offers you 1,000 gold pieces if you can bring Solemn back alive and unharmed.
What value is this Archmage to us?
Well, she says that, and then she defers to the factions that are there, Emerald Enclave and Order of the Gauntlet, and they think that if they can interrogate Solemn and talk to him, that they might be able to find the key to the entire situation. What's causing all this madness, and why their outpost got taken over and that sort of thing.
All right.
And
is anybody around the way down right now? I know that's kind of close to Hillspar.
She said she thinks it might be guarded by red plumes, but their information is that the red plumes guarding it have not been hostile. They're more like afraid of stuff coming up out of the hole. They're not looking to hurt people.
Or stop us from going down.
Hopefully.
Yeah, she said,
know those hills
I don't
are.
know how it'll be received, but my guess is that they'd let you go down if you treated peacefully with them.
Fair enough, that is what we shall do.
And so a little bit more discussion goes on, and then finally this big half-orc male stands up. And he's dressed in some vestments of a paladin of Helm. And he's the representative of the Order of the Gauntlet. And he says, I don't think these people are equipped to handle what happens in the Underdark. I don't think they have any clue. And to prove it, he takes off his armor. He says, let's have a wrestling match.
A wrestling match?
All right, I'll be the referee.
He's like, which
I
one
have
of you
no
is strong
quarrels
enough?
with doing that.
This
I would like to volunteer to go first.
This Terra is going to go first? Ha, ha, ha.
Don't underestimate her, bro.
I'll be the judge of that. Okay,
And I'll
so
laugh at you.
how this works is there's you would roll initiative, and you've got to beat an 18.
I got 16.
Okay, so he'll actually go first, and you basically have your goal is to pin him, right? So the first action you can do is grapple, and that's a athletics check opposed by athletics or dex or whatever is your strongest.
Strength.
And once they're grappled, then you can do. Well, you can grapple them. Your other option is a takedown. If they're already grappled, you get to do that takedown with advantage, and that's another strength check. And then the final thing is a pin that's also an opposed check. And it can only be attempted if they're already taken down. So those are kind of the rules, and I'll help you. So Zern stands up. Everybody forms a circle around. He says one last thing, and somebody brings out a white cotton top that's kind of V'd and folds it around the waist, and then he's got a belt, and you see on the back of this cotton thing there's a dragon on there and a cobra, and it says something in some weird language. It's like a cobra with this dragon and all this, and he's got on white cotton pants and all this, and everybody's really interested, and the place fills up, but there's plenty of room in the center of the room to do it. And you guys are circling around, and he gets some encouragement from the crowd. Somebody yells out, "Sweep the leg!" And someone else yells out, "Put her in a body bag!" So
that's harsh.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're excited. You know, it's a wrestling match. Everybody gets excited about that.
It's
So
all fake.
beat a 12.
Succeed.
Okay, so now you can either try to grapple him or just take him down. If you if you successfully grapple him, then you could try a takedown.
20 grapple.
What's that? Okay, so
I
okay 20.
a 20
so,
grapple.
Actually, you're successful. So now he's grappled, and it's his turn now, and he's gonna try to get away, break your grapple. So what you need to do is beat. Well, you can't beat it. He crit.
Unless she
so-
crits.
Yeah, you can try to roll a 20. What'd you get?
Okay. I failed that.
Okay, so he
So
gets
he's no longer
away.
grappled.
Yep, he gets away, and now it's your turn. You gonna grapple or?
I'm gonna try to grapple him. I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
Actually, since I've already grappled him, I'm gonna try take down.
Okay.
17 plus 7, that is 24.
You got him. So he's taken down, and you're rolling around. So now you can attempt to pin him. He's gonna oppose that, and you would have to beat a 12.
He's so strong.
13.
Okay, well, so you successfully pin him, and he stands up and says, they'll do, no problem. And everybody's cheering and all this, and like, Ellenil whips out her little guitar, and she's like, she's the best around, like all that, you know, singing all this crazy stuff. And
I'll
it's
raise
a
Tara's
song you
hand while I'm wearing a
recognize.
striped shirt.
What's that?
I'll raise Tara's hand while wearing a striped shirt.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Okay, so
Winner!
he thinks that you'd probably be good, but you know, we'll see. If you come back, I'll be impressed. That would impress me. And he kind of walks away, and Eleanor breaks into some other songs, some of which you recognize and whatnot. And as you guys are getting ready to depart, Serenella gives you 2 vials of antitoxin that she says should resist the poison that the drow are known to use. And if you don't know what an antitoxin does, if you drink it, you have advantage on save versus poison for 1 hour. Okay?
Does it also
Okay.
cure poison?
No, it just gives you a save,
Alright.
advantage on a save.
It's I have greater restore.
What's that?
I have greater restoration.
Zagar's drawing aggro there, it sounds like. Alright, so you guys travel days in the sinkhole. It was no problem. You guys were not having any issues whatsoever. You've seen all kinds of traders hoping to trade in Hillsfar. You know they're going to be turned away. Sometimes it's hard to convince people, though. They think they know better. You know how that is. And you get to the area where the sinkhole formed, and there's like a lot of activity going on around there. You can see a contingent of the red plumes, a whole bunch of soldiers there. They're wearing splint mail. They have shields and long swords and short bows over their soldiers. And they're kind of overseeing a group of human laborers building a wall around the hole. Nearby there's a wagon filled with barrels and crates. Many of the laborers are in line drinking water from barrels and grabbing tack and other stuff from the crates. guards talk with them pleasantly and help them carry the heavy stones they are using, so they seem to be decent folk, not like some previous run-ins with the Red Plumes have been. There is also a winch with a rope leading down into the hole, so it's like a little crane. An older man in armor is arguing with another over a table strewn with plans. As you approach, a few of the soldiers step in front of you, and they're acting weird. They're actually pleasant this time, and they says, "What can we do for you travelers?"
Well, we'd like to go down into the way down, and we're interested in what's down there. Official Harper business, you know. I'll flash my pin.
He says, "Okay, we've heard about this. Un momento, por favor." And he runs into a tent. He's in there for a little bit, and then he comes out and he says, "Go into that tent there. Voom wants to speak to you." And so you guys, are you going to go in, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the tent has some chairs and a table, and Voom is a captain of the Red Plumes. He's charged with security more than the raiding part of what the Red Plumes do. He's pretty devoted to the citizens of Hills far from what you've been able to determine from your interactions with him. He's a member of the Lord's Alliance, and he wants to put a trade balance back into place, and he actually wants non-humans into the city because, I mean, they have stuff to offer. Looks like he's in his mid-60s. He does have a very commanding presence. He says that the First Lord, so Normothal, told him to bring a contingent of Red Plumes here to protect the Masons and build a wall around that thing so the Drow can't get out. He's also noticed that Drow are surfacing during the day, and he says that's unusual. He's used to them attacking at night because they get better cover. And he's under the impression that Drow are sensitive to sunlight. And he says, "Is that true?"
I say indeed we are.
Yeah. He says, "Well, so you see, it's weird that they're coming up here, and they've been fighting. They don't act like Drow. Like mostly the Drow are pretty graceful and cunning. These ones look frantic, like all they want to do is like destroy." He describes the sinkhole as being 100 feet down, at which point it opens up into a cavern that has a river flowing through it. The current's pretty fast, and the water is shallow. It's deep enough for a raft. And he says, "Matter of fact, I have a raft. Since you guys are going on a mission, it's all crated up right now. You'd have to assemble it when you got it down there, but I'll send that along with you because I think you're going to need it." He sends a patrol down once a day to clean stuff out of that cave so that, you know, they're not amassing. Mostly it's like giant spiders, oozes are there, darrow, not much else. He says, "If you guys want, I can load you into this basket over there, and we can lower you, and then I'll send down the raft after you."
Sounds great.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, so this happens. You guys are descending into this cavern, and you begin to realize what a lobster feels like in a trap as they're lowering you down. On the way down into the darkness, the basket swings, hits the side, the thing and causes some jostling in the basket. By the time it reaches the bottom, a couple of you have some bruises, but nothing too bad. You step onto solid ground outside the basket, and they told you to just pull the rope when you're all out. And so you do this. And they start taking the basket back up. The supplies to make the raft are then being sent down next. You guys look around, and it's pretty obvious that the Underdark is like a whole different place. It's very different from the surface world if your character's never been down here before. It smells funny. It's like musty. There are occasionally some sounds, but a lot of the times it's just like deafeningly silent, and then every once in a while you'll hear something skittering around. There's a fast-moving river that flows into the chamber, travels the length of the cavern, and then exits on the other side. Suddenly you hear a loud twang and something large crashing down the sinkhole. Looking up, you see wood, tools, and pieces of baskets falling down into the sinkhole. And it's probably going to land right on top of you. So what I need everybody to do is make a Dex saving throw.
Hold on. Everyone within 10 feet of me would get +3 on that.
Okay. Everybody
From
is
my
within
paladin
10.
aura.
Yep, everybody
Well, I
is
got.
everybody is within 10 feet of you, so everybody roll it, and then we'll add 3. You're looking to beat a 15.
I fail.
Thank God for the +3 then.
Yeah. So, let's see who.
I got 22.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one that failed.
No, Osahar and
I failed miserably.
and Varus. So you guys take some damage from that. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, like a big beam hits you in the head, and like box of nails and all that.
Doink.
Ouch.
So you guys are kind of standing in this pile there, and as you get out from underneath the debris and all that, you see a black tar-like substance on some of the pieces, and I'm assuming you guys skitter off of the debris, so I'm going to let you move your characters.
I'll skitter off as fast as I can.
Yeah, like
Kyle,
I'll let you
I-
go about 10 feet or so.
I
Yep.
can't even click on my token.
Okay, just a minute. I will edit it for you. I think if you have that problem, let me know. It should work now.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Why didn't we get all cool tokens like Osahar?
Well, because nobody sent me a picture they wanted on there.
Fair enough.
Midnight.
Yeah,
Bad
so
kitty.
the deal with tokens is, unfortunately, they take a little bit to make, and if I don't have your character name ahead of time, it's a pain in the butt. Because then I got to do it when everybody shows up. So, so these are pretty good. I've seen worse. Zagar, you're going to stand in the water? Okay.
As a reaction, can I cast Mage Armor?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Alright. And then I just need to roll to see if my magic goes off.
Wild sorcerer.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh no, not a news.
That's wrong. That's. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh, now I need to roll that again.
Why
guess-
did you do that? Oh, no.
40? Hey, it may be good.
Okay, so everybody go ahead and roll me some initiative. And
Well,
get some stuff arranged here real quick.
I would have regained hit points, but nothing happened.
Ouch.
6.
Give me just a minute.
Five, yes. I'm probably going last.
What the?
Oh, won't let me use the initiative macro.
You can,
Yeah.
No, you have to create one yourself. The character sheet is rubbish for that. I don't know why.
Well, let me just pull that out. I already have one created.
How do I just roll my initiative?
D20 plus your Dex modifier.
I just with a roll command. I'm sorry. I usually use fantasy grounds.
Just press the dice up on your right corner.
It'll let you. You can do a D20 and then a plus. It's pretty easy. Yeah, and if you have real dice, I don't mind if you use them. So.
My macro's not working. All right.
Let's see, how did Osahar do?
Should I put my health and stuff in my bubbles?
No, I don't care. Just
All right.
You can just keep track of it.
All right. I'm honestly just keeping track of everything using fantasy grounds.
Yeah,
so.
honestly, it's absolutely fine if you just. I mean, I'm not a.
All right.
I'm not a
All right.
guy that
Awesome then.
cares so much about it. Osahar is 19. Okay. Let's see. How did everybody do here?
I think I go first. I've got 21.
Yep. Give me just a sec. 2, 3, 6. Okay, so between Cal and Tara, who wants to go first?
I don't care either way. Whatever you want to do, Tara.
You go first.
All right.
All right. So you see this black thing kind of sitting in the center of this pile of rubble there. It looks all oozy. Who wants to? So Varys is first.
Yep, I pull up my Staff of Fire and cast Flaming Hands on the filth.
Okay.
Whatever that is. So it needs to make a dex save.
Okay. He rolled a 4, and that's very bad. It's actually a 1 for him.
So he takes 16 fire damage.
Okay.
Also, all the objects underneath it, if they are flammable, they set ablaze.
Okay. So that's it's a blaze. Somebody might want to put it out though, because that's your raft.
Oh, is that the raft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize that was our raft.
So during the next turn, that's something you might want to think about.
You're burning the boat.
If it burns for 3 rounds, you guys are screwed. So this is round 1.
I can attest to us being screwed, but whatever happens, happens.
Okay.
Because I can windwalk us.
That works.
Okay.
Does anyone happen to have a bucket on them so then they can get water from the thing and just throw it on?
I have a mage
That's okay,
hand.
I can cast Mending afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, that works.
All right. There might not be anything left though. Like that spell is pretty darn powerful. It looks to be really burning. I'm pretty sure that in 3 rounds it's going to be burnt. So next is
Someone get as much water as they can.
Osahar.
All right. I'll use sharpshooter. So as I shoot at the ooze.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right. Second attack.
Okay.
And then action surge.
Make it die.
Yeah, that all hit. So total that damage for me. Math am hard.
Oh, wow. 17, 18,
49.
15, and 16.
49.
No,
49.
10, 20, 30, no,
there's
10,
definitely more
20,
than
30,
49.
40, 51, 59, 66 points of damage.
And it's piercing.
Yes.
Piercing and one is slashing though, right?
No, they're all piercing.
Oh, I see. That's all longbow. I thought I read sword in there. Okay, so 49.
No, 66.
66. My God.
Yes.
Okay.
It's dead, Jim.
And then I'll go huddle against the wall here and hope it doesn't come for me.
All right. I don't know what to make of that, honestly. I don't
Is
think
it dead in 1 round?
it looks very, very hurt by your words and actions. Next to act is Zagar. That's a hit. And it's force necrotic. Okay. So you're doing 2 Eldritch Blasts?
Yeah, I think he muted his mic for
Okay.
a second.
All right, that's fine. So the pudding like vaporizes, but something.
The fire doesn't.
The fire is still on, and something must have. You surmise that something must have heard all of this stuff going on. Give me just a second here, and I'll show you what that is.
It's less than 6 seconds.
Hate uses.
If it's here, great. If it's not, I'm jumping in the water and splashing the pile of wood.
Someone,
Cannonball.
please just put out the pile of wood so that our raft is not completely burned out and we can mend it.
I'll let the boat burn.
So popping up out of the water, you see these things
Ruh-roh.
that look humanoid, but they're fishy smelling and fishy looking. Actually, Horus has first action.
All right. Well, now I'll do this. Move to the edge. No, I won't do that.
Alright.
Never mind. I will attack this one with Witch Bolt.
Oh, which one are you? Ping it, would you?
The one I'm
Yeah,
pinging,
okay.
the
All
top
right.
one.
Yep, okay.
All right. And I'll invoke Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
Okay.
Should have gone twice.
Okay.
There it
so
is.
the second one hits. And I'll use the first damage.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I need to roll D100.
And it explodes in your face.
I don't think so. Let's see, 22.
Turn into a plant.
Creatures have a disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Oh, nice.
Does he take the damage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You'll have to remind me about the disadvantage thing. I sometimes screw that up trying to keep track of everything. And if you catch me at that, you will probably get a point of initiative. So,
All right.
or point of inspiration. Sorry. So now what happens is the priestess, this thing,
Disadvantage. This.
right.
Well, it's on the next saving throw. I cast.
Yeah. So it has disadvantage against your spell attacks. Is that right?
Yeah.
Just against saving throws that I would throw against it. So if I did like poison spray or something.
Okay. So the priestess moves up onto shore there and raises her hands and calls forth something in fish tongue, whatever the heck. Who knows how it sounds, but
Is it primordial?
lots of gurgling and all these sorts of things. What's that?
Is the language that she is speaking primordial? Because if it is, then I can speak it.
Well, it's undercommon.
Okay.
We have a drow, right?
We have a drow.
Do you speak it?
No.
Okay. So
What use are you?
it's just so at any rate, let's see. Horus, Cal, and Osahar. Let's see. Your speed is half of what it was before she did this. And everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
So great.
If you're within
Ruh-roh.
10 feet of me,
Who's
plus
the
3.
paladin?
Just Horus,
Cal.
Cal,
Oh.
and Osahar need to make that.
16.
Okay.
Do the rest of us need to make saving throws as well?
No, just them.
Okay.
Cal, you're the paladin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a 15.
Wow, my saves are not doing so well.
Okay, so Cal has a 15, Horus has a 12, Osahar has a 5, right?
I should have the 15 because I'm right next to him.
Okay. So anyone who got less...
Actually, I think my plus 3 is built in.
Okay, so
Oh, for you?
just to make it easy, anyone who has let's see. Anyone who has less than a 14
Is she casting a spell?
she already cast it. It's just in that area.
Oh.
Anyone who has less than a 14 takes 12 necrotic damage. And your movement is half, no matter what. Okay. And she cackles with glee as you guys are seeing these huge fishy clubs, like the thing you club baby seals with. Those are like clubbing these guys. So.
Clubbing baby seals?
Yeah, they do that.
No, how about crocodiles?
Yeah, no, these ones club baby seals when they can find them. Okay, so the next thing that happens is this one right here runs up to Zagar. This one runs up to Dorn. This one runs over behind the priest. And this one runs over to Cal. And let's see. The one attacking Zagar. What does he want to do? He's got a staff and he's got a bite. And so he's going to try to staff you and bite you. 16 and 12. Either of those hit? Cal? I guess not. No, you have a 23.
No, I'm
Yep.
really
Okay.
high.
So he's
Sorry, I
like,
thought you were doing Zagar.
nope. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Zagar. Zagar doesn't hit. The one next to Cal, bite and staff, miss. Let's see. The one next to Horus, bite and staff. Those actually both hit.
What were they? Because I have shield.
It was a 18 plus 4 and a 17 plus 4, so 22 and a...
Oh yeah, I get hit.
Okay. And let's see. So you take 4 piercing from the bite and 5 piercing from the staff. That little pokey thing. He poked you with it.
All right, let me make a con save because Witch Bolt's still going,
Uh-huh.
Oops.
and that's gone.
Okay. The one standing next to Dorn attempts the same monkey business, and that would be a miss. Okay, so next to act is Cal.
All right. On the magical looking one,
Uh-huh.
I am going to attack.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm just not used to navigating the Roll20 character sheet.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to attack, and
Nice.
I will add a smite to that first level. So that's 2d8. So that's another 8 damage on that 7, so 15.
Okay.
And then I'll attack again for my second attack.
Which one are you attacking?
The mage-looking one.
Okay.
Yeah, the priest. And then so 25 damage.
Wow. Okay.
Did you hit it with the second attack?
Oh, actually, the second one
11
missed.
hit. All right.
Okay.
Then just 15. I'm
Yep.
used to auto confirm.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Anything else? Gonna do anything else?
No, that's it.
Tara, it's your turn.
All right, first
Oh,
thing
I had a
first.
question. I had a
I'm
question.
entering into a rage.
Does that creature have to see if it maintains the spell?
Ooh, let me check. Yep, it does. Actually, it has to make a con save. And you get a point of inspiration for that. And it made it, though. Sorry. Okay, so, Tara.
Okay, first thing first. I'm entering into a rage.
Okay.
I am going to move up this way to help y'all.
Okay.
Okay. Since the mage is the one that's the mage looking one has been hit, I'm going to try and attack her
Okay.
with my great axe. 19 on the die.
Hit.
Nice.
All right.
Made the con save on that.
Inspiration, but I'll point
8
out that
points of
Tara entered
damage
the
currently.
Spirit Guardians area.
Tara, say again.
8 points of damage currently.
Okay.
I'm going to take my extra action.
Okay.
$16.
Okay. So 16 total. Oh, you
No,
get a 16
16.
to hit. Yep, you hit. And it made the con save on that.
All right.
Another 16 damage.
Okay. So total damage is 24.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll point out that Tara entered the
Yep,
Spirit
yep,
Guardians.
I was
Okay.
getting to that. So you entered into the effect range of this spell. Your movement is half of what it was before, and clubs start bashing you about the head. Make a wisdom saving throw. And you gotta beat a 14.
I got a 17 on the die.
Okay, so you're fine. The clubs were momentarily distracted and instead decided to have a club convention or whatever they do in their off time. Are you going to do anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay, next to act is Dorn.
All right. The guy that's on Zagar, the one that's just below me, I am going to cast. Wherever the casting button is, I'm being blind right now. There we go. And it's blink. Why are you blank?
You
Okay.
have to click the boxes.
Oh, let's see here.
Your spell did nothing.
Let's try this again. There we go. So DC 14 Wisdom save. If
Okay.
he doesn't take 6 psychic damage, and then he has disadvantage on his attack rolls,
It made it.
or his first attack roll, then never mind. Nothing happens.
Okay. Okay. So, we're at the top of the initiative order, I believe, with Varus.
Okie dokie then. I am going to fire a firebolt at the same guy that Dawn just attacked.
Uh-huh.
No, that was not a crit, so 16 versus AC and 7 fire damage.
The AC you hit, so it took 7 fire damage. And that's, just for clarification, that's this one right here, right?
No, this one. The one below Dawn.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one here. Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not showing the showing you guys the nameplates, but I have like numbers below them. I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure why it's doing
You
that.
ran into that the other day too.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's a bug or something. Okay. You gonna do anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Next is Osahar. Go ahead and roll me that wisdom save.
Jeez.
Okay. So
Give us some damage.
here it comes. Your total is sadly 17 points of bludgeoning damage from the baby seal clubs.
Owie. All right. That hurts a little bit. So I will start off with attacking. I will use my inspiration for advantage on this.
Okay.
For a crit.
Ouch. Okay. And
So that's
let's-
22 points of damage.
oh my gosh. Okay. And that's the priest you're hitting, right?
Yes, yes, the priest.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep.
The guy who's messing me up. And then my second attack.
Uh-huh.
It's 20 for 17 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm going to move, since I'm a wood elf, I get to move 35 feet. So 10, 20, 30, and then 35. And then as bonus action, I will second wind myself for 10.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the con saves here. And it made both of them. Sadly.
That guy.
Let's see. I got a total
Wait.
of damage.
Kyle,
Uh-huh.
when I was finished attacking the mage, did she make her con
Yeah,
saves?
she did both of them.
Okay.
Total damage was 41.
Yeah. You see a whole bunch of like fish scales have come off and like one eye is poked out. So let's see. That was Osahar. Next to act is Zagar. On the
Who are you Eldritch Blasting?
yeah, ping the one you're gonna Eldritch Blast. Okay. Hit. All of that hits.
Don't you attack with disadvantage in melee range?
With Eldritch Blast?
Mm-hmm.
They still both hit. Yep. Okay, so the damage total looks like 14.
14, 18, 21.
7, 21.
Yep, 21. Okay. All right, you see a single tear come out of its eye. Anything
Maybe they
else?
just wanted to make friends with us.
Yeah, they were just here to they were inviting you to a clam bake. and you guys had to attack them. Okay, next to act is Horus. Go ahead and make that wisdom saving throw. You're looking for, yep, you made it. So you're going to take half of this.
Okay.
So you're going to take 6 points of damage from the baby seal clubs.
All right. As a bonus action, I'll Misty Step
Okay.
out to here.
Okay.
And then let me see if my surge goes off. Nope. And then as a regular action, I will Eldritch Blast the mage.
Okay.
First.
That's a hit, and it's dead.
Oh, okay. And, well, the other one missed, so
Yeah, doesn't
I
matter.
don't even have to worry.
Dead. Okay, so anything else?
That is it.
Okay. So these fishy people, seeing their priestess die, go into the water and start making their way away. Cal and Dorn and Zagar, you can all make some opportunity attacks, but they're trying to get away now. Hit. Okay. So they disappear under the waves, and you guys are out of initiative.
All right, then we go into the water and splash
Okay.
the wood. And when I say
Alright.
splash, I don't know if you've ever had a pool and you stretch out your arms and you just thunderclap the
Yeah,
water.
like that. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. So it's out.
I say giant cannonball with multiple people cannonballing.
Yeah. So it happens, and you guys put the fire out. It's damaged. This kind of wood has a piquant smell when it's roasting.
I cast mending on it later after it's put out.
Okay. So you guys are building up your raft here. The stream kind of bubbles by, and it takes about an hour, during which you can take a short wet rest if you wish.
Nah.
During this
All right.
during this time,
Actually, yeah.
you start to become more and more acclimated to the Underdark, and your eyes adjust. You're able to hear a little bit better than you were before, and I mean, just every once in a while, there's weird stuff, like you hear every once in a while there's like a scream, just weird sounds. But the short rest goes by, and all that happens, and you guys ready to set off down the river?
So if we're doing a short rest, everybody that's using hit dice to get back, you also get a d6.
Oh, because we have a bard.
Because we have Song of Rest.
And how does that song go?
It goes, I don't know. I'm not feeling creative today.
Boy. Okay, so you guys get the raft ready, climb aboard, and set sail for a 3-hour tour.
Set sail for fail.
Right, and you're heading downriver. Again, just weird stuff every once in a while. You hear moaning, weird sounds. Stuff skitters around in the darkness, and then it'll be like that for a while, and then it's just absolutely silent. You just can't hear anything except your heart beating, and it starts to really become very weird. Just weird rock formations. There'll be water flowing out of seemingly nowhere. You'll pass through caverns that are so high you can't see the end of it. And then just randomly a big waterfall be falling out of what seems to be blackness into the river. And your journey has provided few glimpses of other living creatures. So you see like rats, occasionally you'll see a spider and stuff like this. After several hours of travel, a passage opens up ahead, and I'll move you guys real quick. And your view should have changed. You're on a little raft and all that. There's more of you on the raft, but and that structure in the middle, there actually are no lights or anything in there, but you can see off in the distance a shore, and there's phosphorescent molds, fungi, and lichen. They give off a glow, and it appears that this cavern is miles across. Spores are clouding the air. A couple of you sneeze, and they float by. The river you are on ends in this lake here, and you're kind of in the middle of the chamber offshore. As you start to contemplate your course of action, there's a rustling on the nearby shore. Shining your light in that direction, two creatures suddenly burst out of a grouping of bright purple mushrooms. A very small humanoid with dark skin, white hair, and a mustache, white bulbous eyes, and wearing armor chases, strangely enough, a tall, multicolor mushroom. The small creature catches up to the fungi and trips it, all the while spouting off gibberish.
Well, this is new.
Right?
This looks pretty
Were
normal.
we supposed to meet the myconids?
Yep. And
This might be them.
Yep. You're pretty sure this is what you're looking for, and a whole bunch more of these things kind of run out from the cover, and they start trying to grab these mushrooms, and they're scuffling, and the mushrooms are trying to escape. Some of them get away, and they do notice your light. So anybody want to do a nature check to figure out what these are?
I look quizzically at the drow. It's his homeland.
Not my area of expertise. I grew up in Mulmaster.
I can try. And I completely fell.
Okay.
Nature. Oh, hello.
Thank you.
Of course, the elf knows.
And actually, Varys, you have no clue what this is. They're weird looking. You haven't encountered them before, and they kind of gather around on the shore, and they're yelling all this gibberish at you. And what I need to do is have everybody roll initiative, and I'm gonna take a couple seconds to prepare here while you do that.
That was nice. 19.
See, this time I'm taking the cautious approach. I'm gonna wait before I set anything ablaze.
Probably a good idea.
That would be helpful.
Maybe a little bit getting caught on fire.
Okay.
Nice. Gotta love the doors.
Varys, what'd you roll for initiative?
7, sorry, 7.
I'm sorry, I was actually looking for Varys. Varys, you rolled a...
7.
Okay, 7, okay. Alright.
I'll go after Osohar.
Yeah. Okay, so, you'll go after him. Let me just arrange a couple things here. There's 10 of these creatures on the shore, by the way. And they're all kind of grouped up nice and tight next to each other.
I like how we're on the same page.
My good fireball. I also have fear.
Okay, so, let's see. So, some crossbow bolts are coming your way. You guys are about 30 feet offshore. So, Cal, you got missed. Dorn, you got missed. Osohar got missed. Horus got missed. Zagar got missed. Varys, you actually got hit twice, sadly.
Would any of those beat a 18, I believe? No, 17?
One of them did. He got an 18.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll cast shield to deflect one of the hits.
Okay, so you only take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And all the other crossbow bolts like splash into the water. Tara, it's your turn to act. You're 30 feet offshore. If you guys are pretty confident that if Tara starts paddling real quick as her action, that will get you to shore.
They're right on the edge of shore?
Yep, they're on the bank, actually. And you guys, if anybody spends an action to get to paddle towards shore, then you'll be at the shore in melee.
Well, the reason I'm asking is if one of the spellcasters casts Fireball, you will be within range of getting hit by Fireball as well.
unless they can spell sculpt it.
We can't.
Okay.
Could just paddle like 10 foot away from the shore. That should be close enough that we could just go to shore if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, and then
For
you
fireball.
can, actually looking at the thing, you can get to 10 feet from shore and then swim the rest of the way. It'd just be 20 feet of movement or whatever, and you would be safely out of range of fireball.
I'm just slightly worried that if I fireball them, I'm gonna kill that myconid as well.
You won't. After they turned around, you saw the myconoids kind of scurry off.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, fireball it is.
So Tara, what are you gonna do? Tara, you there? So
I think the mic's off. Or,
I'm here.
okay.
I'm here. Sorry.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to swim till I'm at least 10 feet away.
Okay. Yeah. You actually paddle it safe to 10 feet from the shore, safely out of fireball range. That was your action. Do you want to do anything else?
Not at this current moment.
Okay. So next to act is Zagar.
Nice. Noise.
Okay, I'm just going to roll one check, and they failed. And you see all of them burst into flames and explode and pop.
Nice.
You guys are out of combat.
That is nice. It just takes one turn to take that out.
Yep,
Hello.
all done. So that happens. You see all their little white hair burn up. Their skin shrivels and then explodes, and they are all dead. And the myconoids come on shore and start beckoning you to come ashore.
Sorry, Varys. Next time, man.
Okay, so you guys gonna go to shore?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you catch your breath from the run-in with the Darrow, I mean, it was so challenging. You notice that the surroundings have changed slightly. The patch of mushrooms that you were resting with has become a bit thicker. In fact, a particularly tall one seems to have the same colorings as the creature the Darrow were chasing. As you become aware of their presence, a group of myconoids break from the camouflage surrounding you. They make no hostile moves, except that they collectively move their arms, and spores come forth and envelop all of you.
I snort the spores.
Okay. You snort it, and within seconds of snorting the pollen in, you start to hear voices in your head. They all seem to be asking if you can hear them.
I say, who is this? Why are there voices in my mind?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Great spiritual ancestors.
Okay, so you guys have a little parlay with them. They occasionally come to this area. This is like a little ground that they sometimes,
Give me 1
travel
minute.
to. And the Darrow have been coming here occasionally and for just attacking them for no reason. There is a Darrow city somewhere a long ways away, but they cannot figure out what the heck. Why the heck the Darrow have been attacking them. They've been more frequent and more ferocious, and they've started carrying away the dead bodies of the myconoids they kill. They think that there might be a new presence of some sort in the Underdark. They can feel it. They don't know what it is, but they all feel it, and it seems to be pulling them towards madness. They say,
This isn't the.
what brings you here?
We're here to investigate this madness in a way.
Yeah. This feeling that you're getting, do you know where it's coming from?
It's all around us.
All around you.
So aren't we here to ask them for directions?
They say, where are you interested in going?
Finding out the source of this madness.
The
The city's Sithmore Kane.
Yeah.
Okay. They say, well, it's about 21 days walk from here. However, I have a friend, and he's got a portal that connects pretty close to there. He's Hume, is his name, and he's always been really friendly to us. If you want, I can take you down and introduce you to Hume, and maybe he'll let you use that portal.
By all means.
Can't hurt to ask.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. They say, well, all right. So they eventually take you past a few things, some winding passages, and you end up. Did your screen change?
Yes.
Yep.
yes.
The myconoids knock on the door, and
What does he look like?
a gentleman, very gentlemanly guy walks out, and they go away, and this purplish-skinned humanoid with writhing tentacles surrounding its mouth says, "Ah, come in. I have tea waiting on the table. You must be dying of thirst." And off to the corner of this
What is that
cavern,
called?
there's if you want to inspect it real quick, you'd have time.
I'll do that.
I see it.
Yeah, so it's pretty clear. The top of this human's head is pulled off, and there's no brain in there at all.
I'm going to closely watch the mind flayer.
Okie dokie.
He says,
I'm
"Come
not
on
turning my back on it, that's for sure.
Did you say something that blew his mind?
in." Yeah, there's no brain in there, and there's no top of his skull. There's like neat little teeth marks around there. And Dorn walks in. Everybody else is staying out there, I assume.
I can't control my token again.
Oh, sorry. I'll have to do that. So Varus is. I'll probably have that problem a couple more times here.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, it should work now. Okay. Cal and Varus, you staying out there?
I'll go in.
Okay. So you guys
But only
go
if
in.
he, only if he has tea.
Yeah, he's got tea. You guys go in. He snaps his fingers and the doors close behind you. He says, "It's dangerous out there. We don't want to let bad stuff in here. How can I help you?"
I believe we were promised tea.
Yes. He says, I made no promises, but I did offer you tea. And he hands around some tea to everyone and says, besides me being your servant, what is it I can do for you?
We were told you have a portal to Sithmore Kane.
Yes, indeed I do. And I can send you there for a price.
What is the price?
1 copper.
Actually, I need to do something real quick here. I got a phone call I have to deal with. Take a 5-minute bio break.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the price he's gonna ask for is someone's brain?
Yeah, I'll let you you do that.
Maybe it's just, either like a gold price or somebody else's brain.
Could always take a long way to Sith Morcane.
Well, I'm attached to my brain. I don't want to lose it.
What? You don't want to become like the guy outside of the door?
No, that was just mind blowing. Anyone got a pet intellect devourer? We could give it to him.
I left that at the house.
Damn it. It's a pretty awesome token.
The Mind Flayer, yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys need healing, let me know. Also, if you guys would like some bardic inspiration, let me know.
I'm only 5 HP down, so I'm fine.
I was able to heal myself.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Right.
All right.
Okay, so the mind flayer says I can give you access for a price.
What is your price?
He says, well, there's a simply awful drow there named Solemn, and he has something of mine. And it's a brooch that protects his mind from my prying into his brain.
How awful.
Yep. So if you bring that back to me, I won't hunt you down and eat your brain for my next meal. And
All
I'll
right.
give you access.
That'll work.
Okay.
Agreed to terms.
Okay. So he,
Any disclaimers?
And you just want his brooch, not him.
yeah, all I want is my item back. I could care less what happens to him.
Okay.
Okay. So he mutters something under his breath, and the big glowing purple star in the center of the room,
And I recognize what it was?
it's a portal. He says,
No, I mean the command.
oh, let me see if you can. It's possible to. I have to have you do a check. You can do a intelligence arcana check. So
14.
yeah, not good enough.
That should work.
Yeah. So Horace, you think that whatever it was he muttered turned the portal on, but you couldn't make it out. He was pretty clever about how he did that.
All right.
And he says, all you have to do is step into the circle there, and you'll be teleported to the city. However, just know that it is a one-way trip. If I'm not with you, then you can't come back through the portal.
And what awaits us at the other side?
The Drow City.
Not the drow ambush by any chance?
He says, I have no idea what they're up to. I haven't been there in a while.
Fair enough. Just in case anything, I guess major armor before I step in.
Is there any way we can set up an arrangement where you open it, say, once a day for the next 3 days?
He says, I have no interest in that. I just want
All
the
right.
brooch.
I can wind walk us back if we need to.
He says, I'm getting hungry.
Let's go.
Okay. So, you guys step into the portal. And that's actually where we P-wiped. Right there. When I played it live. Some guy was like being a smartass to the mind flayer, and he brain sucked him. Like literally, he killed him. Like dead character.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So it was, and then we had to. There was no way to get to the city unless we walked 21 days. We walked 21 days, and all of us went stark raving mad. It's horrible. So, let's see. Where do you go? Okay, there you go. So your screen is going to change here. And stepping through the portal is almost unnoticeable. One moment you are at Hume's refuge, and the next you find yourself in a small cavern. A single table is the only furniture present, and there are 2 bodies of drow lying on the floor. Next to them lies the carcass of a giant spider. A cave mouth is the only way you see out. When you go and look out over the cave, the instincts urge you to take a step back as an enormous chasm lies immediately outside the opening. Carefully peering out, you see that the chasm is 30 feet across and deeper and wider than your light extends. Far below you can hear the sound of rushing water. A giant web stretches across the surface of the cliff. And you guys look and you see that this web has basically been woven and spun to act like a ladder. The ladder extends down 130 feet directly below you. And then there's another cave, so that connects to a cave opening. And then there's another cave kind of diagonal from you about 100 feet below and to the left. So you can go to the one directly below you or the one that's on a diagonal by climbing the strands or however you want to accomplish it.
Kyle, I don't know if you keep track of it, but my AC is now 15.
Okay, good enough.
All right. Does anybody have rope?
Yes.
Yeah, you can climb on the strands, just so you know.
Well, yeah, just so we can tie ourselves together in case somebody falls.
Okay.
I mean, most of the adventuring kits has 50 foot of rope, so
I'm sure we have at least 2 ropes that we can use.
Yeah, you would have enough rope to do that.
All right.
Okay, so who's going down first?
if you want, I will.
Okay. I need a DC 10 strength check.
Oh, wrong button. How about athletics, though?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right. Why is it hitting performance? What is wrong? There we go.
Good enough.
After me being a jerk.
You're able to climb down without any difficulty. Who goes next?
After performing in front of the webs.
Yeah.
I will.
Yep, okay. Go roll a strength or athletics, whatever you want.
18 on the die.
Good enough. You make it down. Who's next?
I will.
Okay. Good enough. You make it down. Who's next?
Cal will go.
Okay. Oh, that's acrobatics. I need a strength.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. So, sadly, you lost your grip for just a second, and despite being tied in, there was some slack in the rope or something. You can make a dex save with advantage to catch hold of one of the strands of the web.
Oh, wait, it already has it on the first one, so 17.
Yep, good enough. You are successful in climbing the rest of the way down.
Okay.
Okay. Zagar, you climb down just fine.
Guess that's up to Shahar. Do I have a...
Don't worry, buddy. We'll catch you.
Oh, and you climb down just fine.
All right. I'll
Okay.
try. Hey.
Yep, you made it. So everybody makes it down into the cave, and I will show you what you see here.
Wait, which cave did we go to?
The one directly below you, and
Okay.
so actually, just past Cal is the edge of this huge, deep cavern, and you guys are in a room that's about 15 by 15, and there is a door there. What would you guys like to do?
I see nothing. I see a black screen. Oh, there we go. Sorry.
Yep.
I'll cast light.
Okay. You can see.
I'm gonna go right here and then peek around one of that left side.
Actually, that's just opening. I didn't draw that correctly. The only way is to go back into the cavern or forward through that door there.
So down this way, if it pings, I want to look down that way then.
Which way?
Down, because this is the exit right here.
So you open the door, and you look in the room there, and I'll show you what you see here. This
Again, issue with the token.
oh yep, let me fix
Sure.
it. Let's see.
It's annoying that they don't carry over from one screen to another.
Well, usually they do, but something is going on with just a couple of them here. Zagar. Okay, that should work. All right, so it opens into a room with a looks like it was once used as some sort of a barracks. There were a few little odds and ends in there. Not much except for a rug on the floor, which looks to be of any interest. And there is a door to the south.
I open the door to the south.
Okay. So you open the door. I'm just going to assume you kind of peek around. And you can see that it opens into a T-intersection hallway leading east and west. Which direction do you want to go?
What do you guys want? Left or right?
Left.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys all kind of go left, and you see another kind of long hallway with a bunch of doors along it. 6
And a
cells.
huge spider at the end.
It's actually a spider statue. It's not a real spider, so not to worry.
Oh.
Let's see. Why am I not able to? There we go. Zagar, did he go AFK or something?
No, I just saw him move.
No.
No,
There he is.
I'm moving him. Okay, there he is. All right, 6 cells line the sides of this hall. It is hard to hear yourself think as desperate cries for help come from at least 24 drow imprisoned here. What would you guys like to do? The doors are locked.
Can we open them?
You can try. How would you like to do that?
I've got thieves tools.
Okay. You can roll a dex
I'll
check.
assist him.
Okay, so you could roll a dex check with advantage.
12.
Nothing really happens. It's like, eh. Somebody else can try using his tools or whatever.
Could I try?
Sure.
Break it down.
19 on the die.
That's a dex check.
Yeah.
Do you have a modifier?
Plus 2 modifier, so that's 21.
Okay. So your barbarian friend somehow manages to pick open all the doors, and some drow come running out, and they say, "Don't hurt us. Just let us go. We want to get out of here." They don't have any weapons or anything like that. They look pretty beat up.
What happened?
Sure, but I watched them carefully to make sure none of them try to rob us as they're leaving.
they say,
I,
if you're smart, you'll get out of here.
Well, I guess we're done. Have a good day. What's down here that you're afraid of?
They say that a fire giant has attacked their city, and there's been a bunch of demons around and all this, and like basically all hell broke loose. Like
Wait, just one fire giant?
Oh, he says, yeah, mainly it's a fire giant, but there's buttloads of demons.
What is he leading the demons?
They don't know.
Oh God.
He's Dormammu, man. Don't mess with him. And there's nothing interesting about the spider statue. Just a spider statue.
Yeah, it's just a spider statue. They just love spiders for whatever reason.
Shall we go the other direction, guys?
Yeah.
Probably.
Peek around the corners.
Okay.
I win. Haha.
Yeah, the drows tear off. They're grateful to be free, but they very quickly leave the area. And
Are we
scare
gonna
off.
go up or down?
Let's go up.
Yeah, we'll go left.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So there's let me just expose a little more here. So there's a door to the east and a door to the west. Or a door to the north and a door to the east, sorry.
I was gonna
They
say.
locked?
What's that?
Are they locked?
Nope, they're open.
check them out. Northern.
Yeah, so it basically looks like it's a sleeping quarters, and you open up a few more doors that also appear to be sleeping quarters.
Is there
Search them.
anything of value?
You search them, and there's really nothing of value in there. Yep, okay, so I'll open that for you. You open it, and it's a study. Most of the stuff has been wrecked in there. Upon searching the room, you don't find too much of value. There's really nothing in there that would do you any good, you think. And you open up another door to the south and find another one of the sleeping quarters. And now there's a door to the west. You want to open that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you open it, and it's a mess hall. And there's a huge table in there. A bunch of the chairs are knocked over, broken. Scattered about the room are playing cards, dice, and half-eaten plates of food that are starting to rotten. And you look around, and you find one of the sets of dice were blue. You looked at them. They're sapphire dice, and they've got like little silver dots on them. And
Oh, nice.
That's worth 100 gold pieces at the end.
Cha-ching.
Yep. And you guys have more or less fully explored this particular level. There was that other cave.
To the other cave.
Okay.
To the other cave.
So I'm just going to give you an auto success on the checks to climb the strands over there. So let me get you here.
Tokens again, sorry, Kyle.
Yeah, I know. Give me a minute.
Are we moving west then?
So you finally make it to the cave opening at the end of the strand of web you're on. You easily move on to the ledge, and your light illuminates a stoneworked room. It's vaguely octagonal in shape. There are two openings that move out of this room, and there's a ladder made of spider stuff that leads up through an opening in the ceiling.
An opening in the ceiling, huh?
Yep.
Let's save that for last after we've explored all the other areas.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's this door just to the south of where Dorn is?
Okay. So Cal walked there. Let me just expose a couple things. So that door you're able to open up. And let me show you what you see.
Wood, burning wood. Haha.
I'm assuming you're going to look through the whole room, give you the benefit of the doubt on that.
Mm-hmm.
What is that bloodstain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get to it. Just a minute. So this room looks like it was once a guard post. You can see that everything is all busted up. The furniture is trashed. There's debris everywhere, broken weapons, and there's dried blood everywhere. Seems like there was some sort of a fight here.
Hmm. Okay. West.
Okay. So you open the west door, and there's broken cots and stuff. Everything's broken up. It's basically just debris. Looks like it was a barracks of some sort for this house. You see busted up cots and all these sorts of things.
Anything of value?
No, there's nothing of value in there. So you're gonna go south, or?
All right.
I think we're going to follow Tara at this point.
Okay. So, give me a second here. So you open up a set of doors. And,
Surprise.
Yep.
That thing!
So, as you approach the room, you hear a great ruckus. Outrageous cackling and angry roars are heard in between loud crashes. Looking into the room, you see a monstrous demonic creature accompanied by a couple drow, and actually there's more than a couple. Give me just a second.
Copy paste.
Yeah, I know.
I wish that was possible, or is it?
It is actually.
Oh,
But I
sweet.
have to change a couple things. Okay. Let me see. I don't know why it doesn't show you guys the nameplates, but it shows them to me just fine.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a fire giant.
It doesn't look like a giant to you.
Looks like more
Just
demonic.
a demon.
You're gonna fireball a demon?
Just a demon. Give me just a second here.
No, I'm gonna fireball the drow.
The demon may just get hit.
So you can
Collateral
make
damage.
you can make a. If you give me a minute, why doesn't everybody roll? Everybody roll a stealth check, and I'll see if you can surprise them or not.
Well, that was my initiative.
I definitely thought he was going to say
17.
initiative.
Well,
Stealth.
nope.
15 on stealth.
19 on stealth. Oh, no, wait, 16 because I'm wearing heavy armor.
Okay.
Six. So the
Yep.
wood elf is obviously skipping along, whistling as we're coming through the dungeon.
Yeah, and so
Why?
you would have been very surprisey, but sadly, they heard you coming.
Wait. Isn't there like some rule that if most of us make the save, we can like team stealth?
Yeah, not enough did though for this. These are drow and a demon.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 out of 7 made the roll now. What did Terra roll?
17.
Ah.
Okay, so everybody roll initiative.
Can I keep my 22 from earlier?
Well, good luck, guys.
18.
I think you should be able to because I thought you was about to say initiative, not stealth.
Yeah.
And so I was literally a button away from hitting enter, rolling my initiative as well.
All right, so let's see. So let's see, who is, Cal, what'd you roll?
I had an 18.
Dorn?
A 15.
Osahar?
Dean.
15, you said?
19.
19. Horus?
4.
Varus?
22.
And Terra?
18.
Okay. Okay. Give me just a second here. Okay. Let's see. So 22 was really good.
Fireball.
That's what I'm doing.
Who goes, Cal or Terra, who is going to go first?
Cal.
Okay. Does that mean it's my turn or?
Not yet. Just
No.
a sec.
Okay. Just
No,
checking.
unless they're faster than me, I go first.
Actually, it's Varus's turn.
Okie dokie. Guess what happens?
Okay.
You take a dodge action.
A big fireball. So it's a DC 17.
Yep. And I center it at the end of the room so nobody in the team gets hit.
Okay. The demon made it.
Boo.
So 17, he's actually doesn't seem to be as affected as he would have been by that.
I am not surprised.
Funny how that works.
Those demons and their pesky fire resistance.
And let's see how the drow that you can see did.
Oh, the fire goes around the corner, so if anything's around the corner of that room, it gets hit as well.
Yep. They all failed it.
Well, then
they're
30.
taking 34. 1 sec here.
Hopefully they all die.
You are not cursing it.
Well, they already made failed the save, so I can't curse that.
No, my brother was taking my dice.
Well, whatever happens, there was a wizard here. Now he is gone.
All right. So this happens. They're all still up.
Shenanigans.
Next to
Hacks.
act is this big, huge demon thing. Let's see. What does he want to do to you?
Well, nothing to me, because he cannot see me. Haha!
He is going to run right the heck up to Dorn. And he's going to go ahead and attempt to bite you once and claw you twice. This thing is just going crazy, this big, huge... And actually, you notice a really strong smell. It's stinky, frankly. And let's see, what does he do with the bite? 15, which would miss you. And the claws are... one of them was a crit, and the other one was 17.
If it was a natural 20, I'm going to use... Or never mind.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
It was a nat 20. So, let's see, what are you going to take from that? It's...
How badly wounded are the drow?
They look toasty. So you would take 19 points of slashing damage from that claw, from the demon. And that's it. Next to act is Osahar.
Alrighty. 5, 10, 15, 20, so I can see the big demon thing. I have sharpshooter, so I ignore 1/2 and 3/4 cover.
Okay.
So I will shoot him with a arrow, but I'm going to make it a regular attack, not sharpshooter, so
That's it.
Alright, doesn't do a lot of damage, but I am going to menacing attack him for 2 extra damage and a wisdom save or be frightened.
Okay, so 6.
It's not magic.
Okay. Yeah, so let's see.
It's a kind of magic.
Let's see, he has to do a wisdom save.
Yes.
He rolled a 18.
Alright, so my second attack.
That's a hit.
And I will attempt to menace him again. So it's a total of 17, not magic, and another wisdom save.
He rolled a 14.
Alright, so he's not scared of me, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Move back out of the way. Done.
Okay. Looks like here. So. Okay. You see these 2 arrows stick in this poor demon. Next to act is Cal.
I will cast Moonbeam.
Alright, so he needs to make a whiz saving throw, and he rolled a 14, and he's +1 on that, so 15.
He saves, so he takes half of whatever I roll. Radiant damage.
And it's you rolled a 7, is that right? Yeah.
No, that was Osahar.
Okay.
There you go.
He takes 10 damage because I rolled a 20.
All right.
And that's radiant. I don't know if demons are immune or resistant or whatever.
They don't seem to be.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
Also, that's a 5-foot radius circle, so hold on. Let me draw something.
What just happened?
Moonbeam.
Ah,
Yeah, that'll be.
So that means the drow also gets affected.
Yeah.
So he has to make a wisdom save. The drow does.
Yes.
He failed.
Actually, it's a con save.
Oh, a con save. Okay, so let's see. 11.
I'm sorry. Right, that's a fail.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought it was wisdom too.
So he takes how much?
20.
Okay.
It's the same roll for both of them.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I'm just gonna sit there and twiddle my thumbs for my bonus action.
Okay. Next to act is Tara. And Tara, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm right here. Sorry.
Okay, so you're within 10 feet of this demon, and it's really stinky. So what I need you to do is make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Corwin, you cursed my dice.
What'd you get?
I got a 1 on the die.
Okay, so you're poisoned until the start of your next turn.
When we're
Okay.
done, I'll fix you up.
Yeah. So that means what do they get if they're poisoned? I think it's a
Disadvantage on all
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
checks and saving throws,
Okay.
I think.
Yep. As I recall. Okay, so what do you want to do?
I was going to prepare an attack to a enemy when it comes into my threatening range.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
And I can't do anything else.
Okay. Next to act is Dorn. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yay.
Ah.
15.
You were successful, and it was really bad. It's like he's been eating some crazy combination of like Korean food and tacos and refried beans and stuff and sauerkraut all at once and rotten eggs and but you're okay with that, and so you're like immune to his stink because you made your saving throw. Now, what would you like to do?
he produced worse.
Oh, man. What would I like to do? Does he have anything metal on him?
No.
Like armor
Yeah,
or anything?
He's
No.
got natural armor and doesn't use weapons.
All right. Let's see here. I think what I will start with is healing myself.
Okay.
So we're going to do healing word with that. We're going to do it at level 3, so I gain 14 hit points back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have him make a DC 14 Wisdom save.
He made it. Sorry.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Next,
Run.
next to act is Zagar.
You might want to move up.
Yeah.
Right now you
the
can't even
shooting
see
through the
them.
wall.
Yeah, just move your token. There you go. So one of them did hit. There's no cover. Don't worry. Yeah, one of them hit.
Level 11.
So necrotic damage. Actually, yeah, he doesn't have any resistance to that I can see.
Huh.
Okay.
Why?
So he takes 9 total, is that right?
Should be 11, I think. 'Cause the
11,
second
yeah.
one was the only one that hit.
Yeah, the second one's the one that hit, and that's 8 plus
Okay.
3 is 11.
Okay. 11. Yeah. Good enough. Let's see. Anything else you're going to do? Okay, yeah, just move to where you want. Okay, next in the initiative order is Horus.
Wow.
Horus, it is your turn.
I'll move to here. Cast a fireball centered here.
Okay, and that's a 20-foot radius, is that right?
Yeah, so it just gets the people,
Yeah, that
the
should
demon.
hit, that should hit all of them.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, so the demon made it. The drow all failed it. The one in front dies. The rest of them look pretty darned crispy. And one of them, you hear him say, "My God, these firecrackers!" So
And then magic surge doesn't go off.
okay. Anything else?
I'll move back to where I was. And that's it.
Okay. Okay, so now you hear at least one drow from around the corner, Dorn, because you're closest. You hear him beating feet. Apparently all cooked up, and the rest of them are like, "Screw this," and they also take off running to get away. They literally are crispy looking. You think that they might have been down to 2 hit points?
Oh, darn it.
Now it
That's
is
fun.
More.
Varys' turn to act.
Huh. Do. Can the demon please make a wisdom saving throw?
Alright, he will try.
I am go. Okay, then this happens. Where are you? Where? The curse of having too many spells. There we go.
Alright.
He
So-
finds us incredibly amusing and falls on the floor laughing.
Also, he's prone and incapacitated, so he can't do anything.
That's
he
correct.
He can repeat the save at the end of each turn, and if he takes damage, it's at advantage, because that's not so funny. Alright. So you see this big, huge demon fall over and start to just roar with laughter. You think it probably has something to do with the fact that he just saw all of his drow like get all crispy, and he just falls over and just starts roaring with laughter. He thinks it's the funniest thing ever. He's going to attempt to make a saving throw. It's a DC 17 Wisdom, and he fails it. So he is prone and incapacitated on the floor, just laughing his butt off. Next to act is...
I have that effect on people.
Next to act is Osahar.
I'm just going to move up here. I will ready to shoot him if he stands up.
Okay. Next to act is Cal.
I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Next to act is Tara.
I'm just gonna prep to attack again if a foe comes within threatening range.
Okay. Next to act is Dorn.
Run!
Run out of here.
Or, well, allow the melee characters to get in range.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move here, and then I will do the dodge action.
Okay. Next to act is Zagar.
Oh, when the demon's turn happens, he repeats the save for Moonbeam. By the way.
Oh, what was that save for? For more damage?
Or the
Yeah.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay, so he rolled 13 on that.
Well, how many times has he acted since I hit him the first time?
Just once. Yeah.
All right, it's good. It was supposed to be at the start of his turn that he starts in.
All right, so you
not,
get
not when I cast it.
You get a point of initiative because I completely lost that point of inspiration. Actually, I completely forgot about that.
No. When I first cast the spell, you rolled the damage on it.
Yeah.
We rolled the damage on it, and so now it was supposed to be when he acted, not when I cast it.
All right.
So I made the mistake the first time.
All right. You notice a gnat bite on your neck that starts itching. And that's it. So a gnat bit you. Next to act is Horus.
All right. Well, since he's down, I'll move up. I will try and shock and grasp him.
Okay.
A demon?
So let's see. Does a 17 hit?
Oh,
I would have advantage because he's prone.
You would have advantage because he's prone, right? And that's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so... and it's lightning damage? 17 hits him.
I'll take the first one, which was 8.
Okay. All right, that happens. Anything else?
I'll move away.
Okay. All right. So next to act
He gets to have a save because he took damage.
No, he gets the save at the start of his next turn, but he gets advantage.
No. Every time he takes damage.
Oh,
real?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he has advantage.
And with advantage when taking damage.
Yeah.
So.
With advantage when at the end of each turn, and with advantage when taking damage. Okay, so he'll try. See what happens here. And it's a wisdom. He failed it. Okay. Next to act is Varus, I believe.
Well, that's annoying. What to do? I'll just shoot a firebolt at him with disadvantage because he's prone.
Okay.
So, hang on. So 20 versus AC.
That's a hit.
And so 5 fire damage, I guess, because he resisted.
Yep.
So he gets to
He'll try
save.
again. He's still laughing. Actually, he just made it.
Ah.
Fire isn't so funny, so he's no longer incapacitated.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Next to act is actually the demon, and he doesn't think that's so funny anymore. So.
He needs to make a con save.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, for the moonbeam. No.
Oh, moonbeam. Okay.
Yeah.
He got a. What's his con modifier? An 18.
Right, so he'll take half of 15 damage.
Okay. And what kind of damage is it? I'm sorry.
Radiant.
Radiant. Yeah, he's not resistant to that. Okay. So he's not thinking any of this is all that funny anymore, and he sees Tara and decides to charge towards her.
I get ready.
He stands up. He stands up.
Yep, stands up.
All right, so I will take my ready to action. That triggers.
Okay.
He's within my threatening range, and I'll get my ready action also.
Yep. First, we'll resolve Osahar's, and that would be a hit. Is that a magic thing or not?
No. Nope,
Okay.
no magic.
Okay. And Dorn, he probably would have provoked.
Was he large or is he medium?
He's large.
Then hasn't really moved out of.
Okay. All right. Next to act is Tara. You had a ready to action, so go ahead and take it.
Thank you, Gordon, for only having it cursed one round. I got a 19 on the die.
That's a hit.
Shut up, curse.
Okay, and
I roll well most of the time, and sometimes I roll like crap.
alright. So then that is 13 damage.
And that's a magical axe, is it not?
I'm not using my battle axe, I'm using my great axe.
Okay. All right. All right. Did anybody else have a ready to action? It seems like somebody else did. Okay, so Zagar, take your action. Yep. That's a hit. And the second one missed. But the first one hit, and that's full damage.
So 17 necrotic.
Yep, I got it. Yep. Okay, so are you going to do anything else? I guess that was your action, so okay. All right. So all of this happened. However, he is still charging up to Tara, and he decides he's going to attack with his claws real quick here. One of them hits, the other one misses, and from the hit you take 11 slashing damage. But were you in rage? I don't remember.
No, not this time.
Okay, so you took 11 slashing damage, and then he attempts to bite you as well, and he hits there. And the bite is 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
And his turn is done. It's now Osahar's turn.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see if we can give him some damage.
Oh, that's a hit.
Okay. Again, not magic. And then the second one.
That's a hit. Okay. 2 arrows slam into the demon. He lets out a roar.
Actually, wait, no. Those are ACs 13 and 16. Sorry, I have not.
So one of them hit, one of them didn't. Yep.
Okay.
So the one that hit would be for 10. So he lets out a roar, angry demon roar at this. And he has big plans for you. Okay. Let's see. Next to act is Cal.
I'll move the moonbeam.
Move it to where he is. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Anything else?
Try to delete the other circle.
Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I know it's not there. So.
Right.
Anything
No,
else?
that's my action. Unless anybody needs healing or anything.
I'm at 34 out of 59, but I'll save that. But can we save until the end of the combat for that?
That's fine.
Okay. Let's see. Tara, you need to make a con save because this stench. It's like when your grandma's been eating prunes all day.
Didn't you
Oh,
already
God.
make one? Did you already make one, Tara?
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
she failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What'd you get?
That's 13.
Okay, so the stench really got to you, and you're poisoned until the start of your next turn. So
Okay.
you'll be at disadvantage with whatever you decide to do here.
Alright. I'm going to try and hit him with my great axe. Oh wow, that is nice. I rolled the same on both dice.
Okay. What was it?
I rolled a 12 on my dice and then adding my attack bonus, that is 7, so that is 19.
Good enough. Roll your damage.
$15 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
And I'm done.
Okay. Alright, so next to act is Dorn. You're fine with the smell. Doesn't bother you at all. What would you like to do to this thing?
I will attempt to do that. So I will make a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Okay, here he goes. He made it.
Alright, then nothing happens.
Okay. Anything
Wise
else?
old demon.
What's that?
Anything else?
The wise old demon.
Yeah.
No, nothing else.
Okay. Next in the initiative order is Zagar.
Where?
Okay. So the first one hits. Okay. The demon seems to be less healthy than he was previously. But he's still up. Okay, so he passes his turn. And next to act is Horus.
How bad does the demon look?
Oh, he looks... he's half the man he used to be. Actually, he's less than half, so...
Alright. I won't do that. Was gonna witch bolt him, but it'll probably be done before the next turn. So I'll just Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Yeah, save that witch bolt if we see that fire giant that those draw were talking about.
Yeah. First
Okay.
bolt,
Yep.
9 damage. Second,
Ooh, great.
Crit for 11, so a total of 20 force.
Excellent. He looks bad. He looks real bad. Anything else?
Bad to the bone.
That will be it.
Okay. Now it's Varys's turn. Anything fun to do here?
Yes, this.
Okay. He's dead. That was enough. So
With the fire resistance? Wow.
Yeah,
Even with resistance.
yeah, he was down.
Killed a demon with fire.
Yeah, he was down to 5 hit points. So you guys got him.
Oh.
All right. What else would you? So you guys are out of initiative, by the way.
Short rest.
Okay. Are you guys? Where are you gonna take it?
Do we want a short rest, or do we want to try and get those dropped? They're maybe
I
counter
don't really
behind
get
them.
anything but hit points back from a short rest, and I'm already at max hit points.
Yeah, I don't get
And I
anything
can
either.
heal. I could heal up to 35 damage with lay on hands. If anybody needs anything like that, and I
Who
have
got hurt the most?
I got hurt.
how much? How
I'm
much
at-
healing do you need?
Let's see. I'm at 35 out of 49. That is
14.
25.
All right, I'll heal you for 25 hit points
Thank you.
with lay on hands. And who was poisoned?
Oh, she
I was.
It was only for a turn.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
done.
The poisoning's done.
Yep.
Does anybody else need healing?
I'm 5 hit points
I'm
short,
okay.
so I'm fine.
All right.
I'm okay.
I got 10 more points of lay on hands, and then I have a level 2 cure wounds on my prayer beads.
I'd save them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, save it for now.
all right.
Let's see where those drow went.
Okay. So you guys look around the corner, explore a little more in there, and you see the hallway curving down. Let's see, where else does it go here? Let me move my screen.
Is it dark in here?
I have
No,
light up.
it's actually brightly lit for some
Oh, wow.
strange reason. Not sunlight, but it's brightly lit with torches and stuff on the walls. Okay, so it reveals another passage that narrows down. You could just squeeze through it, and a door to the north and a door to the south.
Check out the south.
I check for traps first.
There's no traps.
If we've been going around the way we have, there's probably just one area in the north, and then we can check south.
Okay, so you're gonna open up the south door there.
Let's just check the south first.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let me see what that is.
I mean, the door's right here, so.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna open it up for you. Looks like it was some sort of a bedroom. There are some cots in there. At the end of each cot, they've got like a wardrobe, like a bureau type thing. And there's some stuff on the floor. You notice a silver tea set that's been knocked over. And there was tea in it because some of the upholstery was stained, but it's worth 100 gold points.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Or gold pieces. So you found a little treasure in there. There's nothing else in there though.
All right, let's continue on then.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
You.
Okay, where do you want to go now?
Do we want to check out the north?
Yeah.
Okay. And you open the north door. Boom. You see. I'm
Holy.
pretty sure I'm supposed to read some text here. This is the only room you've seen that still has all of its furniture intact and no rubble. Rich furniture adorns the room at ground level. A bed with green velvet curtains surrounding it is against the far wall. A fire is lit in the fireplace, faced by a green chair, and several other chairs are around there.
Got it.
There's a table, there's a desk with many papers strewn over it. On the wall on the left, there are several other chairs. A male drow in rich robes sits in the chair behind the desk. He's bound with his hands behind his back and a gag in his mouth. And sitting on a table next, kind of by the fireplace, is a very huge, immense black-skinned giant with flaming red hair. A smirk crosses his face as you notice. Ah, visitors. Are you here to see the master of the house? He then picks up his massive greatsword. So, give me 2 minutes, and you guys are fin to get in a fight. So roll some initiative.
Woohoo!
21.
21.
So far, I go last.
I know the feeling.
It's okay.
Okay. Let me see what we got here.
Don't fireball, I don't think, because we need that one guy alive.
Which guy?
I think one of the guys is that drow mage that we were supposed to find.
This one right here that's at the table.
That we're supposed to take his brooch?
Brooch.
Yeah.
And bring him back to Elventry.
And take him back to, yeah.
Horace and Cal, what'd you guys... Cal got a 19. Horace, what'd you end up with?
21.
Okay. So between Horace and Tara, who's going first?
I would like to actually go first this time.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me just figure out the rest here. And between Varys and Zagar, who's going first? And
What's Zagar's dex mod? 2. No, Zagar goes first because he's got 12. I've got 10.
okay. I usually just let people decide, but if that's how you want to do it, that's fine.
Well, no, he rolled a 12. I've got 10 initiative.
Oh, okay. I thought he had. Okay, never mind. There's a lot of crap to keep track of here. I know I'm going to make some mistakes here, so.
With 7 players, it's usual the case.
Okay. So, first to act is Tara.
Alright, first thing first, I'm going into rage.
Okay.
I am going to move up to the giant.
Okay.
And I am going to try to hit him with my great axe.
All right.
I got a 16 on the die.
It bounces off of his plate mail.
I said on the die.
Oh.
And I'm trying to figure out how to.
Your modifier is 7, so
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
It hits.
So it's
Yeah, it
23.
hits. Good enough.
$14 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my extra attack. $21.
Hit.
$18 damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Big round for you. Okay, so the next act is Horus. You're down the hall ways yet.
Yeah, I think I can get to here. I think that's a total of 30.
Good enough. Yep. Sounds good.
And then from right there, I will cast Fear. It just misses Terra. It's a lot of talk. It's a... Whoops. Let me try that again. It's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. If any of them fail, they are frightened.
Okay. And there's a bunch of other text in there about dropping
Yeah.
whatever they're holding and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. There's actually 2 different kinds of drows in here. I'm gonna roll for one kind of drow.
Okay.
They crit failed it.
That's
so
nice.
the ones that look like this,
Uh-huh.
the ones that look like this here,
Yeah.
those guys are all feared.
All right.
Let's see. It affects. What's the range on that?
It's a 30-foot cone.
Okay, so the one
So-
behind you doesn't get it, but the ones everybody in front of you is gonna have to roll.
Yes.
So the other kind of drow, these ones are a little smarter. They rolled an 18,
Okay.
so they're fine. And the fire giant, sadly he crit it.
Ouch.
So you're in the room with a very pissed off fire giant. Anything else you want to do?
Yes. Oh, no, I can't. I can't do 2 spells even if I use my quicken spell.
Okay.
You can only do a cantrip if you use 1 spell.
Yeah, and I don't want to use that for the 2 sorcery points. That's it.
Yeah, I got burned on that the last. I cast 2 spells with one of my things in the last time I DM'd something, and it actually the mod told me to do that. Like it said specifically, there was text in there.
And they were both concentration.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it said specifically to do that in the thing. So, and I actually went and after that and looked through the player's handbook, and I couldn't find where it said that, but. Of course, I didn't read the whole thing, so. But does anybody know where I'd find that?
Yeah, it was in there. I remember finding it last time.
Yeah, I know it's in there. I just am wondering where.
I'll have a look.
Yeah. At any rate, that we can move on. Next to act is Cal.
All right, Cal will use his blessed prayer bead to give Terra, himself, and who else wants it? Who else wants a bless?
I'm okay.
I do. Osahar.
Found it. Page
And,
202 in the player's handbook.
Okay, I'll write it down. I'll read it later.
And
Thanks.
Osahar will be blessed. And then I will go forward and attack the fire giant.
Okay.
And it'll be... One second. That work?
Crit.
That was a crit. I'll burn a second level Divine Smite spell slot. So that'll add 68. So that'll be 14 plus 27.
That's a lot.
41.
So
41.
That's 41.
Okay.
And for my second attack, it's not a crit. I will burn a first level. I will burn a first level spell slot for that.
Okay.
So that's 11. Hold on, that didn't work right. 11 plus 3. So yeah.
Okay. He is not quite the giant he used to be at this point.
I think what he's trying to say is you castrated him. Good job.
Yeah.
He's pretty well injured. Now, what happens is, with that fright thing, the drow that are frightened, do they make a saving throw, or?
No, they only make a saving throw when they lose sight of the caster.
Okay. Do they have to run away, is it, or what's the...
Yeah,
They have to use their action to dash as
Okay.
far away as possible, and once they can't see me anymore, then they can make another saving throw to try and resist.
Okay. So they all run out of... Those ones that were affected run out this door over here.
Okay.
And let me see. There's got to be another one in there. One.
Oh, also, Kyle, my rapier is magical, so.
Yep.
In case he resists magical weapons.
Yeah,
non-magical.
He has no resistance to any of that kind of stuff. He is resistant to something, actually immune to it, but I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Okay, good.
Should be.
I'm gonna
be
guess
obvious.
inspired.
Okay, so this drow down here steps up behind Horus, and what does he want to do?
Give me a handshake.
He was thinking about that, but then he decided to swing his short sword at your back.
Yeah. Think lower and more fun.
And he, there you go. He missed actually. Now these
Gone with the handshake.
These two drow up here, they have long swords out, and let's see, what do they want to do here? One of them swings on Cal with 2 longsword attacks. And,
Okay. 23 to hit.
I know. And one of them hit, the other one missed.
Okay.
So the
Damage?
One that hit, it's 7 damage is all.
Okay.
Now the other drow, that's right by Terra, swings on Terra with 2 longsword attacks. Let's see, and one of them hit, one of them missed. Damage would be 4 is all. So you're doing lucky.
That was halved.
Okay, so
Because I'm in range.
Yep, so you only took 2 there. Let's see. 4. Next to act is Zagar. Depends on who you were aiming at. Miss. Bounce off the plate.
Yo.
Okay. Next to act is Varus.
Okie dokie, so I'll move over here. As my interaction action, I'm going to empty a sack that's hanging on my side, and 10 bags of dice fall on the floor.
What does that do?
Caltrops or?
No, just bags of dice.
Okay. There are bags of dice on the floor. Anything else?
Yes, as my regular action, I do this. Now they are living bags of dice.
Okay, so you will have to help me with that.
Animate up.
Basically, I animated those 10 bags of dice. They are now floating in the air.
Okay.
And I am gonna use my
okay.
bonus action to command them to attack the drow that's next to Horus.
Okay.
So, 1, 2,
Hit.
3. Come on, 3.
Yeah, he's dead.
I think
He perishes.
right, so that's my action for the turn, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's a cool spell. I had no idea that spell existed.
That is awesome.
How do you? How does it work with? I guess if you attack at higher, use it. You can do 10 objects at once.
That depends on the object size.
Okay,
Tiny
so they're
objects.
tiny. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I used bags of dice.
Okay. And it does 1d4 plus 4 damage. Basically.
Damage. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna have to get that on my wizard. I took animate corpse.
Oh, that's definitely gonna need that.
All right. So if one of you dies and you're playing with me, I'll animate your corpse, and you'll be listening. Next to act is Osahar.
And I'll get to act 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I get to move 35 since I'm a wood elf. I'll move into the room here.
Yep.
And fire at the fire giant. Let's see. Let's hope this plus thing works here. So let's see. Attack
Fire.
1.
Fire.
Crit for 22.
Okay.
Oh wait. That may not be a crit. That is not a crit.
Okay. It's a hit though, right?
Yep.
So,
The
DC is
bless.
18.
It's still a crit.
The bless hit a D4, not the D20 hit a 20.
Okay.
So second attack, 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Action surge. Oh, that is not a natural one, but still too low. And then second attack, 11. I will attempt to precision that. Oh, not enough. All right,
Okay.
done.
Okay. So his total damage was
21 and 15, so 36.
okay. Wow, that's a lot. All right. Anything else?
Zahar's done.
Okay. Next to act is Dorn.
There's lots of people everywhere. We'll see how this works. Can I move up like here-ish?
Yeah.
And then I will attempt to Vicious Mockery the giant.
He rolled a 9. So he failed. So he takes 6.
Yes, and his first attack is going to be a disadvantage.
Okay.
It is coaching.
All right.
They are not letting you
Anything else?
Negative.
So the fire giant, having been hit by Terra with a great axe, and her being closest, draws his great sword, and with his first attack,
It's the offensive coordinator
at
and the
disadvantage, he rolled a 15 plus 11 to hit
Jesus.
for 28 points of damage. I guess it's half because you're raging, so you take, what is that? A lot. 14?
Yeah, 14.
Second attack,
So they told me you had to win.
13 plus 11, which is a hit for another 28 points of damage. So 14, so you took 28 total this turn.
Franchise.
And let's see.
You guys say I'm the best.
We're at the top of the initiative order, so it's Terra's
I want
turn.
to be the top paid lineman.
Okay.
Okay?
Um.
I want good pay. I want you guys to show me. They went tough. They had a whole season. They said, no, the year beforehand, we're not going to negotiate. We got another season left. We're not
All right.
contract right now.
I am going to.
It's just like, you know, one of my.
Oh, there's my die.
Yes, I'm done.
Try to hit him with my great axe again.
So Miami.
18.
That's a hit. Good enough.
But they're not running that same type of system on defense.
16 damage.
Okay.
My extra action.
So
19.
you can always hit, but
That's a hit.
Okay.
if he was still with the
17 damage.
great year.
He falls dead.
Okay.
Okay. And are you gonna do anything else?
Nope, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so all of this battle and all of this screaming has been making an enormous amount of noise, which just happened to draw the attention of some beings that were out in the hall that the drow ran into. And into the room come a whole buttload of demons.
Oh, great.
Oh joy.
And I have to
Goody
recalculate
goody.
my initiative order, so it's going to take a second. A whole buttload of demons. So I need a couple seconds here. It's going to take me a minute to figure this out.
This just got interesting.
Look at it more like a target-rich environment.
I mean, I don't know how many people played Vanilla WoW. That's
I have never heard of it.
Leroy.
Yeah. You guys just did a Leroy Jenkins there.
Yep. More dots. Who pulled the whelps?
Actually, somebody did just pull the whelps.
it was whoever feared. That's usually the way it happened too.
Warlock did. The
What?
Warlock that feared.
You know, whoever fears one of the guards, the guard would run into the whelps and burst all the eggs, and then you'd have 50 million whelps on you.
Why did you guys want to run away? Because we could run away.
No.
What?
I mean, I could cast Windwalk as a bonus action.
I'm
We'll
lost.
be out of here at 70 miles an hour if you guys want to be.
Okay. So,
More dots.
I've recalculated the initiative order here.
Oh,
Tara
okay.
was first, and she's already gone. Next is still Horus.
All right. As my regular action, I will attempt to shock and grasp the demon that's right in front of me.
Okay.
I can try and get away from him. Let's see if it works. Ah, that may hit.
Yeah, his AC is 13.
Okay. And since he can't take a reaction, I will move away.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will use Quicken Spell to bonus action Twin Spell a Witch Bolt. So it takes a total of
Can you use...
sorcery points.
hang on, did you just use Quicken Spell and Twin Spell at the same time? You can't do that.
No?
No, you can only do one or the other.
There's only like one meta magic option you can use in combo. That's not twinned. But if you wanted to do a cantrip, and then you could quicken the cantrip and cast the spell twinned, if you wanted to.
Could I still do the Shine Grass first?
Yeah, you just
Either
have
way.
to quicken the shocking grasp. And then you cast the shocking grasp as the bonus action. And then
alright.
you'd use your the other spell as your regular action.
All right.
It's just semantics, really.
Yeah. All
And
right.
obviously, isn't it also cheaper to quicken the cantrip than it is to quicken the
It's
regular?
the same.
Oh, it's the same no
Two
matter what.
sorcery points at minimum.
Okay.
So
Level 1 spell, right?
level. Yeah, for
Witch
a level
bolt,
one,
right?
I'm gonna do a level 2 Witch Bolt though.
Okay.
So it'll do an extra D12 of damage.
Okay.
I will use Tides of Chaos. I forgot to say. Dang it. Is it?
Why are you playing ominous music?
Because it's ominous.
Yeah. Okay, what's the total damage he's taken?
Well, I was gonna Witch Bolt a different one
Oh, a different one.
with Tides of Chaos. Yeah.
So what did the one that you did first? What did he hit, or what did he take?
This one took 10 lightning
Okay.
and moved away, and then I was going to attack this one using Tides of Chaos.
Okay. What kind of damage is that?
Lightning both of times.
Okay. And how much was it?
That is a total of 10 for this one, 16 for this one.
Okay.
And then I need to roll on the Wild Magic table. 95.
That should be fun.
Myself and all creatures within 30 feet of me gain vulnerability to piercing damage.
Oh, great.
So rapier's out.
So you guys are all vulnerable to
So
piercing.
everybody is vulnerable to piercing.
Everybody.
Wait. How close to
My
you?
Wild Magic Surge.
But that's all creatures, so that's them too.
That's them too. So stab.
Everybody in this room, I guess.
Sahar is just gonna like on everybody.
Hopefully the claws do slashing.
Does
magic, but yeah.
Hold on. Question.
Yeah.
Would my rage actually rule that out for me?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of negates, so rather than getting resistance, you're just on plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he would just take regular. Okay.
Wait, are the demons weak too, or just us?
Everyone.
All creatures,
Everybody.
so them too.
Right, and it's piercing, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the dice aren't because they are objects, not creatures, so...
Okay. Let's see. Are you done with your
This
turn?
got interesting.
Done with your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Next to act is Cal. All hell just broke loose around you.
I deal piercing damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Have everything.
I'll attack the biggest, baddest looking demon.
Okay.
And hold on. I actually I won't channel divinity. I will I'll just attack.
Smite for glory!
Alright, I'll attack the biggest, baddest looking one.
Okay.
And
Actually, that hits him.
yeah, that's not a crit. That's just the D4.
Yep.
So that's 10. Hold on, let me see how many spell slots I have. I'll give it a level 1 smite on top of that. So he's vulnerable to piercing, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so he'll take 20 damage from the rapier attack, and then another 2d8. So 15. So 35.
The big guy did. Okay.
And then the big guy will get another rapier. And
Another 20.
And yeah, I'm gonna save my last 2 spell slots. So gotta make sure I could do something if something happens to hit a certain fan in the room. So and I think I'm good for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, these little flyy things. This one right here sees Osahar down there and flies down.
I was counting you'd say that.
And let's see. What does he want to do to you that's awful and horrible?
Do Cal and Tara get to make op attacks if they choose?
Yes.
Can I get an op from that?
Yeah, you would, because he moved
Okay.
away from you.
Alright, I'll take it then.
Nice.
Yep.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Did 12 hit him?
12 would miss him.
Alright.
How much damage was done there?
14.
14.
I mean, if something really hits the plan, I could always cast Planar Ally.
Okay.
I don't think we need it at this point, though.
So he flies down. And let's see, what does he want to do? He's going to whip out his claws, which luckily enough for Osahar are slashing damage.
Whew.
And let's see, what is his plus on that? Plus 5 to hit. So he gets 2 attacks. 23 and 13.
One hit.
Okay. So let's see, how much does that do? Does 6 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay.
Let's see. This one back here flies well over the top of everybody's heads and flies down to Horus, seeing a very juicy looking target there, and
Yep.
attacks with 2 claw attacks. 19 and 17.
I will shield.
Okay, so does either of them hit you?
No, my AC jumped up to 20.
Okay.
Since I did cast a spell, I'm okay.
Didn't you just do a whole shitload of bonus action stuff though?
Yeah, he can still do it because it's a reaction.
It's a
spell.
reaction.
Okay, reaction. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, the other one sees all this good fun stuff happening and flies down and just makes it to the north of Dorn there and whips out a couple pairs of claws. Crit fail and an 18 on the other, so neither of them made it through your thick armor. Okay, that's their turn. The next to act is Zagar. Okay, flying demon near Horus. Good enough. Yeah, sadly, miss.
Go.
Okay. Next to act is Varus.
Okay, bonus action on the dice to clobber the demon next to Osuhar.
Okay, it's dead. You don't even have to roll it.
Okay.
Like, there's no point.
And my regular action is to cast a level 4 magic missile on the big demon dude.
Okay.
Let's see, where have I got it? There we go. So 4, 8, 11, 16, 21, 24 force damage.
Okay, he actually dies. Sent back to hell where he belongs.
Oh, good.
Woohoo!
Anything else?
That's it for me. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna squeeze over here.
Good enough. Okay. Next to act is Osuhar.
Alright, my first attack will be against the one in front of Horus.
Okay.
Go ahead and see if we can free some people up. Oh, wow. Alright, my second attack will be on the same one.
That is that's good enough.
Alright, so that's 40 points of piercing, but not magic.
Okay. He's still up.
We'll be done.
Okay. Next to act is Dorn.
Alright. We will try to stab the one that's next to Horus. And I take it 11 doesn't hit him.
No.
As a bonus action, I'm going to give Osuhar inspiration die. So he can have a d6 whenever he wants it.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
Did you sing a quick song?
No, I just told him he's really awesome.
Oh,
and he can
okay.
hit everything.
It always sounds better in song, but okay. Good enough. Let's see. Next to act
There you go.
are these big, huge guys here. One runs down to Cal, the other one runs to Terra. Now, let's see, what is he? He is... okay. These guys aren't as scary looking. He takes his claws out and attempts to claw at Cal there. Misses. Tries to bite. And misses. The other one, next to Terra, Let's see, what does he want to do? He's gonna try to claw Terra. That would be a miss. And he's gonna try to bite you. And sadly, that was a crit. And it's piercing damage. So, it's not very much, though, I don't think. I'll see what he... So your total damage that you would take would be 16 from that.
Okay.
How you doing over there for hit points?
I'm definitely bruised.
Okay.
But she just takes regular damage because normally she would take half, which cancels out the doubling, right?
You're right. And she gets a, so she only took 8. Yep, because she was raging and all that. Okay.
Okay.
So, the next thing that happens is the drow here, big drow next to Cal, swings his 2 long swords. 1 hit, 1 missed. And the one that hit only did 5 points of slashing damage. The one next to Terra swings the 2 things, and those are both hits. But I think you're resistant, so hopefully this won't hurt you too bad.
How
What type
close?
of damage
How
is it?
close were they? Because if it's close, I'm gonna try and use a reaction to bend luck.
He rolled 2 16s, and he gets +7 on that. So
Okay, that wasn't
16
close.
misses me.
No, it's
Plus
2
7.
16 +7.
Oh, +7.
So 23.
Okay.
So it's 5 over.
Yeah, I won't be able to bend that.
Okay. Let's see. So the damage was 15 slashing. So half of that, 7.
Okay.
Now, all this is happening, and then something else happens.
Oh god.
One drow peeks around the corner there. Another drow peeks around the corner there.
We did
Another
pull half the
drow.
Molten Call.
Or the feared ones just came back.
Peeks around the corner there. And let's see. Yeah, these are the drows you saw before. So they have little crossbows, and each of them is gonna shoot their little hand crossbow at Zagar. So 3. And your AC is 18. Miss. 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 So you got lucky. And that is it. Next is Terra.
Okay. Did this one hit me?
Yeah, I think it did.
Alright, then I'm hitting him back. $19 on the die.
Okay, let's see. That's a hit.
$12 points of damage.
Okay.
Another 19 on the die.
Hit.
Another 12 points of damage, so 24 damage.
Okay.
Slashing.
Big round, big round. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that is it.
Okay. Next to act is Horus.
All right. Well, there's 2 things near me.
Uh-huh.
One got hurt pretty bad. One didn't. But I will use use Twin Spell Witch Bolt, and I'll use Tides of Chaos to get rid of the disadvantage of the one right next to me.
Okay.
So the one right next to me, does a 13 hit?
A 13. Let's see, what is he? Yeah, just hits.
Okay. And then 9 probably misses.
Yeah, that's a miss.
All right. And since I invoke Tides of Chaos, another roll, 83. Wow. All right. Everybody within 30 feet of me, which is everybody,
Yep.
takes 1d10 necrotic damage. And I gain that much HP.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I got.
You just got 60. You got 60 HP from the dice alone.
Okay, so I have to roll for my drow guys, and I'll give you a total. But I mean, you're going to be at max, I would think.
Yeah, and I don't think it would turn into temporary.
Yeah.
Would it?
Not unless it explicitly said so.
No.
I thought you were the one rolling the 1d6.
Oh, that was me.
Or 1d10. Was it 1d10 necrotic?
Oh, is it? Oh, does he roll it, or does each person have to roll it?
Each creature within 30 feet takes that much
creature.
damage. So I guess I would roll it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it then, and then.
Oh, 4.
Okay.
4. Okay. So
So
I'm at
everybody-
12 hit points.
so it's creature. So dice aren't affected again.
No.
Go next to Calder during your next turn if you can.
Well, he died.
Oh, wow. He died.
Who died?
The demon.
Tara, go next to Calder during
Then I'll
when
move
you have
there.
your next turn. I'll heal you with my cure wounds.
4, 5.
Okay.
You should be able to pivot your way to be adjacent to me without provoking
Provoking
opportunity.
an attack.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I will from this one right here.
Well, kill it.
Don't worry, because I'm getting a turn before her.
Okay. So obviously you would be at full health.
Yeah.
And I've resolved all the damage to all the monsters. Are you doing anything else?
Not that I can do anything else. That's it for me.
Cal, your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. All right. I'll
Cal, if you want to attack, being you do more damage than me,
You're still
I can heal
vulnerable.
her.
Well, my cure wounds for my prayer beads is a bonus action.
You have to be in touch range though.
Yeah. Well, let me see what I could do. The drow to the left of Cal, I will attack him.
Okay. Hit.
Right.
And
So vulnerable.
What's up?
yeah, double damage, right?
Yeah, so
Yep.
16.
He is okay.
He's okay still.
Yeah, he's up. He's a big
All right.
guy. Beefy
All right.
sucker.
And I'll pop a level 1 smite off on that as well.
Okay, that's a hit.
So that's 24 damage plus 2d8. So that's
That's another 20.
no, that's radiant damage at 10.
Okay.
So that's 34.
Okay. He looks
On the
very
drought.
sickly.
All right, and I will move here. So
Okay.
I'll provoke an opportunity attack from him.
Yeah, from that guy. That is a 18 on the die plus 7.
I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration to reduce it by a d6.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so he doesn't hit.
Okay, and I'll use my bonus action to do a level 2 cure wounds. So give me 1 second, and let me get into my spell book.
Bonus action to cure
It'd be
wounds?
2d8 plus charisma.
I have
Oh, the current beats.
The prayer beads. So, alright, you can heal 10 damage, Tara.
Okay. That brings me to 22.
And that'll be it for my turn.
Alright.
Okay. So, this one remaining little winged demon there gets an evil look in his eye, and let's see, what does he want to do? He's going to do 2 claw attacks at poor Dorn.
Oh, darn.
Oh, geez. One is 15 plus 5 is a 20. And the other one is a crit.
I will try and bend luck on the one for the 20, because does that hit you already, Dorn?
Yeah, 20 is my AC.
All right, so I'll bend luck, spend 2 sorcery points, and it's reduced by 4.
Yeah, so the one misses, the other one was a crit. And it was let's see, what does he use? It's a claw.
And amount of
So
sorcery
at
points.
least it's just slashing damage. So you only take 10 points of damage there.
Whew.
Okay. So this is my new phone.
And next to act is Zagar.
I was right Tuesday at Metro DCS and got rid of the phone. But I
No,
just
DC
got
15.
yesterday afternoon.
So what is their con? Okay, so
Over.
Are you an evocation wizard, Zagar?
both of them
He's a
fail it.
warlock.
He's a sorcerer, I think, no?
Warlock.
Oh,
Warlock.
warlock.
Both
Where's
of them
he
fail it, and
spotting
both
that
of
at?
them die.
The entire
Oh, there.
Okay. Next to act is Varus.
Okay, sorry about that. Just need to get all the dice marked.
Okay.
Ah, sorry.
Spells. So, chapter 6.
There we go. So, come on. Jesus. There we go. Bonus action to move the dice over here.
Okay.
Stuff getting you going. Chapter 4.
And then I am going to cast magic missiles on the 2 smaller demons on top.
Okay.
Again, as level 4.
Okay.
So that's gonna create how many missiles?
Chapter 5 is also where
6.
Yeah, I think it was 6 last time.
2
Yeah,
plus
so
spell level.
yeah, so 3 on the first 3 on the left one, second 3 on the right one.
Okay.
So 14 damage on the first one, and then 12 damage on the other one.
Okay. So the one on the left dies,
so I figured
and the one on the right looks pretty sickly.
know what everyone's playing.
I think you took the wrong token. Or were you taking the demons or the drow?
Demons.
Demons.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Okay.
So we can wrap up what we
Uh,
got. Stuff.
all right. Are you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Next to act is Osahar.
All right. My first shot is going to go into the wounded drow over here.
Yep.
I am not doing that.
Oh.
That. And there we go.
Hit.
So it will be 16 damage. Alright, he's still up.
No, you mean the left one that you hit?
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead.
Alright. Then my other shot will go into this crouching demon next to Terra.
Okay. Hit. Dead.
Okay. Well, it's not going to matter because even if you were, I'm going to run the first and second
And then I'm done.
to go
Okay.
through that one because there's 2 magic items in there.
Dorn.
There's a magical dagger and there's
How many hit points are you down still, Terra?
chapter 3. There's nothing permanent, or maybe one.
Tara?
Actually, I'm gonna hand wave this. You guys would inevitably win this. There's no point in playing it out.
But there's scrolls. and there's potions.
Absolutely, you would kill them within a couple rounds, and no point unless you want to
Weapon for the person.
go through all
I'm
the
good.
combat. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
More magic surges.
So you
Loot.
guys have successfully killed off the demon patrol and the fire giant and all that all at one time. And let's see what happens. Okay. So, are you gonna free Solemn?
Not yet. We should interrogate him first.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? We're supposed to, like, bring him back to Elven Tree.
Bring him back to Elven Tree, yeah. What if we
Yeah,
knock him out?
I'm gonna
Well,
cast
he's already
detect
tied up,
magic.
but he's gagged right now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gagged is the problem.
Well,
Remove the gag.
let's interrogate him. There's
Okay.
no telling what could happen between here and Elven Tree.
So
Yeah.
he's extremely grateful that you've let him out, and he spills his guts. He says the fire giant attacked about 10 days ago. Their leader, Hellspawn, led an army of fire giants and demons up the chasm wall into Sithmore Kane. Many of the inhabitants have been taken back to Myrimdra to fight in the arena. She left the fire giant Fidor that you just killed to clean up any stragglers and to question me. On the way back to Myrimdra, she had the giants collapse all but 2 access caves. And he says it'll probably take many years to clean up all the damage they did. Fidor wanted to know where all the valuables were and what magical defenses the place had. They plan on bringing more giants and demons back soon to take complete control of the outpost. And he doesn't want to be here when that happens. And he says, what brought you here?
We were sent here to investigate the madness as to why Drows were up on the surface and why they were skitterish
Yeah, acting
in a
weird.
frenzy.
He
Not
says,
graceful at all.
Okay.
I don't know myself, but I need to get out of here. They've completely overwhelmed us. I'm not sure why people are going mad.
And
Oh, by the way, we're gonna need something from you.
the dwarf.
He says,
It's a
"What's that?"
brooch.
Which is,
Oh,
Your brooch.
Oh, he says, you mean this? Yeah, he
there's
laughs.
another-
And he says
there's
that
also
he
one
managed to
for the
convince
great
Hume that the brooch protects him from
which is
Hume's powers. It doesn't do anything. It's just he's
that
just easily
only
able to
goes to
resist Hume's powers because he
instead of
has
like
strength
dwarf,
of will.
fighter, or paladin.
And
Dwarf,
he says, "Here, take it. It's around my neck." Of course,
Okay.
he's tied up.
So, but
Okay.
We take it back.
I check to see if he's bluffing and cast detect magic.
He's not bluffing.
Is there anything that radiates magic in the room?
Let me see. Let me look.
Law to it is that
No, not really.
Share
He says, "Hey, if you want some treasure or something, Hume was stashing it behind a secret door over here."
also grow barnacles, I understand.
How do we open the door?
You can see there's like little cracks there. All you'd have to do really is just say, "I open the door."
Open sesame.
Okay, so you open the door, and it leads to a little chamber beyond, and it's a little coffin made of stone, covered in shiny copper leaf that appears to have been untouched by quite some time, because there's a lot of dust on it. The lid is...
I touch it.
Okay. There's a fingerprint on it now. The lid has been carved to resemble a beautiful drow woman. And there's little holes in the lid. You guys want to look at it, or?
Varys.
Yeah.
I'll investigate it.
I'll take a look at it.
You can do an intelligence check on that. So
I assist Horace so he can get the advantage.
That's impressive.
okay, so
I got a
Horace-
17.
yeah, so you guys see these holes have been drilled in the eyes, nostrils, and mouth of the coffin lid. And you know, with the 22, that's good enough to let you know that this, looking around in the coffin, there's nothing in it. But you think this may once have been the coffin for a vampire, and that she would get into and out of there by shape changing into a cloud of mist.
I turn back to the drow and ask him what is the meaning of this? There's nothing there.
Well, he says look around a little better, and you did look around, and there's a bunch of treasure in that little room, and there's 400 gold pieces, a statue of a drow god inlaid with precious jewels worth about 200 GP, and there's one other thing in there, a staff of swarming insects.
Dips.
Ooh.
There's also, let's see, what else? And that's it. He says, that's the good stuff. So, you fixing to get me out of here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So he says, I have a... he leads you basically... You toss the rest of the place and find the rest of the treasure because there's no other monsters in here. So I'll just give you credit for all of it. He leads you to a cave that Hume's portal originally brought you to, and he performs a ritual to open up a hole in the ceiling that leads to some crypts which are about 10 miles from Daggerdale in the Dale Lands. In Daggerdale, you can purchase your horses and make your way back to Elventree.
You guys want to just wind walk it?
Well, I have a question.
Sure.
Yep.
The fire giant had half plate or full plate?
He had, it just says plate. Really, just make sure.
You no matter what, it doesn't matter. You only get it to the end of the adventure, unless it's explicitly listed as treasure.
It's not.
Yeah. So.
You make your way back to Elventree. This happens. They're very, very thrilled that you've brought back all of the stuff. You're awarded treasure. Are you guys going to go to Hume real quick and give him back his brooch?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it was part of the deal.
Okay, so he's very thankful, and he also gives a potion of greater healing. And that concludes the adventure. I just need to total up some stuff real quick for you. You could just give me a minute.
All right. Thanks for DMing.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Lots of fun.
It's always fun.